Alright, welcome back. We are going to be playing some more Trails of Cold Steel 2 tonight. This is Anime Night, Season 3, Episode 7. We're going to pick up where we left off, which, I'll be honest, I forgot where we are. We're in Berea Heart. We just got to Berea Heart. You went and saw Black Adam this evening. I heard somebody described Black Adam to me as DC trying to make a Marvel movie, but also with the edge of DC. Hey, it's the Valenti Tailoring. It's been a while since we've been here. 25 items to be sent to this store. They're all super high quality too, so it's really, really expensive. It's kind of weird that no one pays us right away, though. That shouldn't be happening. Yeah, you should be getting paid for the things that you make. Did you like it, Crystal? Nobody can make you dislike DC because that's where Batman is. So, Marvel tends to be on the more like slapstick and wacky side of superheroes, and DC always tends to be on the more serious and like gritty side of superheroes. So, I think that's what they were trying to say. Hello, Ada. Welcome. Happy Monday. Just when you thought things couldn't get worse, they hit you with these damn taxes. Plus, we gotta deal with the nobles prancing around like everything's all fine and dandy. Is that their job or something, to take our mirror from us and live the good life? Welcome to nobility, sir. It's amazing just how popular that new girl at Alouette's become. The provincial army had their sights on her for some reason. Horrible, isn't it? The fact that a girl like her was being targeted just shows how awful war is. No worries though, we'll keep her safe. Wait, what? Lost track of time because of Persona 5. I hope you're enjoying it. It seems like you are, right? A lot of chuckle moments in Black Adam. Let's see what we can buy here. Patterned shirt, leather sandals, gorgeous gown. Ooh. That's a lot of arts and arts defense. Jeweled boots. I feel like we can buy this gorgeous gown, right? Oh yeah, we can buy dozens of them. That goes on Emma, 100%. That's huge. That's so much. Flashy and luxurious boots set all over with jewels. Alright, that's definitely an Emma item as well. Look at that, 1500 arts defense. I feel like that's really, really good. You like most superhero movies except for the Ben Affleck Batman film. I never saw that. I saw Batman vs. Superman, and that was the end of that. We've got a newcomer helping us out now. She's kind of clumsy, but she manages to get the job done well enough. I gotta show her the ropes some more when she gets back. I wonder who he's talking about. Is it Mint? Is it Mint? Is Mint here? Clumsy? Maybe it's somebody else. I'm just about to go and deliver some daily necessities to Auroch's fort. And I have to say, it's somewhat impressive just how lively things are there at the moment. That's probably to be expected when Kreuzen's provincial army continues to dominate in their battles. Welcome, welcome. Would you care for some of our espresso? It's all the rage. Oh yes, please. Too bad all these tax hikes suck out any of the profit our big sellers make, but I gotta keep on hanging on. Keep on keeping on. We got a student working here at the moment too, so I've got to do it for her sake if nothing else. She's a sweet kid. Shame that the war is stopping her from going back home. Perhaps we should keep that in the back of our minds for later. I should see the newest one? Oh, the Batman? I didn't, sorry, what I meant to say was I never saw any of the Ben Affleck Batman films. I saw the latest one, the Batman. Busy work being a merchant these days. There's lots of it thanks to the economy, but then there's the taxes. Not to mention the provincial army's been on edge lately. Something about traders being on the loose. Whatever it is, it's making my life a pain. Yeah, I wasn't a fan of any of the DC, like, what is the word I'm looking for? The, Justice League. That's right, that's it, right? Justice League films. They were just not great. They just lacked spirit, I feel like. Someone executed Order 66 in the army already? Maybe, I guess, I don't know. I'm getting ready to ask for a brief extension on the deadline of a due payment, you see. Of course, not that there's much to pay, especially for a noble such as myself. Regardless, right now I should focus on clearing up the debt that my daughter's dress caused. I do hope they're kind enough to wait for at least another month. Oh, this is the guy that ordered that dress for his daughter in the last game. He still hasn't paid the store for the dress. Master Samuel's habit of collecting things proves to be troublesome at times. I don't understand why he does not simply order me to purchase whatever he requires. Oh, quite the interesting product we have here. It takes some skill to incorporate orbital technology in traditional design like this. Perhaps I'll purchase one for my room. What is it? What is it? It's like an orbital flower vase. Insane wartime taxes, violent soldiers, and being treated like a traitor for complaining about either of them. That's life in Brayhard now for you. The economy might be great, but life here sure isn't. Not that heavy taxes and violent soldiers are anything new around here. I was gonna say, from the beginning of the other game, they were always talking about taxes. Yeah, Henry Cavill and Jason Momoa are very well cast. To say, they're very well cast. Still only Megalith for sale. Interesting. %% evasion on blue-scaled mail. I need to see if we need that or not. Yeah, I'm tempted to just give Sharon the blue-scaled mail and leave it at that. With the 10% evasion buff seems really good. We were talking about this with people you were playing Magic with. Hello, Thebus. Colette comes by to help with the store every once in a while. She's always so fascinated with our products, too. It's kind of refreshing, really. Makes me want to put in that extra effort. Let's see. Oh, these guys sell pendulums. Whoa, whoa, 50,000? 50,000. Friend, I feel like this is a little bit outside of my price range. Does that say it raises your dexterity to 150? I'm not sure how to read that. So if we buy some of these pendulums, that would save us some crafting materials when we get back to Ymir. So we already have the red one. That is on, yeah, the red emblem's on Reen. I would love to be able to just straight up buy this evergreen. This would fit my build so well. This would kick up Sharon's passive evasion to 65%. Including more lesser known characters would be cool as well. Oh, we have a quest here. Did I not talk to the right people? I've gotten a large number of orders recently. Guess we have the economy to thank for that. Doing everything on my own is a bit of a struggle, so maybe it's time to get broke to handle the polishing. This will be a good chance to see just how far his training has come. Could I sell the Gundam? Hey, Brent. I wish. Make so much money. Oh, hey! She's right here. Guess I should head back now. Is that you, Colette? Reen? Oh, Emma, Laura, I didn't even know you were in Boreahard. We arrived not long ago, actually. I'm pleased to see you're doing well. Mind if I ask why you're dressed like that? I heard you had escaped, but... Yep, wasn't planning on it actually, but I got caught up in the moment. I decided to take up a part-time job once I got here. Can't ever go wrong with some spare change, am I right? Pretty impressive mindset you've got. Aren't all the students from Thor's and the Noble Alliance's wanted list? It's not a big deal here. You're fine as long as you don't stir up trouble. All the people on this street are super sweet too, so that helps. I'm kinda surprised at how quickly I got used to this place. Well, as long as you're alright, might as well ask now that we've found you too. Reen asked Colette if she knew anything about Eustace. There have been some rumors spreading about him lately, I guess. What kind of rumors? Not very pleasant ones. Apparently he came back home not that long ago, and he's been helping the Duke ever since, or so they say. I see. What's he helping out with exactly? Well, stuff like how he's been helping command the provincial army in town. He's the provincial army commander? Uh-oh. Really? That can't be. It's hardly surprising when we take his position into account, I'm afraid. Both his father and brother are focused more on the war than keeping the region itself safe. Perhaps he has taken it upon himself to handle that in their stead. Doing what he can for his region is not out of character for him. We're probably best off asking him about everything face to face. Only we could figure out how to get in touch with him. Looks like you got all your work cut out for you, huh? But don't give up. I should be heading back to the inn, so I'll catch you guys later. Stop by if you need anything, okay? Thanks, Colette. So it's Colette that's making the drinks at the inn. Guess we should start asking elsewhere. Yeah, let's go. Yeah, we'll sell the Gundam. We'll... I don't know. Put on some performances. We're pretty good rock musicians, so maybe we can make some money that way. So the whole city is open to me, which means there's a lot of people here. Have you heard of the Noble Alliance's latest victory? This war should be over relatively soon if they can keep this up. The future is looking brighter already. Still not too fond of all the armed soldiers throughout the city, however. I suppose it's a necessary evil with circumstances as they are. It's fantastic to hear how well they're doing. Granted, Duke Alborea seems rather frustrated that Duke Cayenne continues to outclass him. I have to question why he feels that way when Lord Rufus has been piling success upon success. Woof, woof, woof. Pipe down, Richard. These two are still here? I guess that's the life of a noble, right? You just get to sit outside and drink tea all day for months. Have you heard about our domination over the Imperial Army? Simply splendid! They talked big about their military might, but look at them now. Commoners can be so amusing. To think some of them genuinely believed they could match our valiant soldats. Ha! Bet him? It's the best I can do. I tried. Brent, I tried. Would one expect any less with General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius working together with Lord Rufus? Perhaps the bigger question is, who will have the pleasure of crushing the 4th Division once and for all? Duke Alborea is rather intent on taking that glory for himself too, so I simply can't wait for the outcome. Ho 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 ho! This is where they twirl their mustaches menacingly. We nobles sure are conniving. Good grief. Traveling to Heimdall to conduct business certainly has become a hassle these days. Though my biggest grievance right now is Caroline's constant bickering with his daughter. He's not the most eloquent man when it comes to expressing himself, you see. I do hope they can work things out soon. Me too. Hope so, buddy. Did I come in here last time? Source here. Good day. Today's recommendation is the sautéed calf. We can provide a number of vintage wines too, should you wish. I feel like these places are fairly untouched by this giant war raging on around them. Indeed, those of us from Heimdall are doing especially well. Granted, I can't help but feel guilt over profiting off of war. You truly are an earnest one. Not at all. I'm not but a noble who doesn't know his place. I was gonna say, he feels guilty about profiting off of war, but that's certainly not gonna stop him from doing so. I have to say, the nobility's buying habits have been quite impressive as of late. You'd almost forget that we're currently subject to wartime taxes if you saw how much they're willing to buy. Oh, you're Lord Eustace's classmates! Hello, Hammond, it's been a while. Would you happen to know where Eustace is, sir? As his uncle, we figured that you of all people would have some sort of clue. Well, I know that he's back in Berea Hard and staying at the Alberea Mansion. That's as far as my knowledge extends, unfortunately. It might be worth having a look around the mansion to see if we can find anything. Perhaps we should focus on gathering more information for the time being, then. I don't think we ever went to the mansion. The mansion that they showed last time in the cutscene is absolutely palatial. The American way? Just buy everything. That's right. I've been working on some pancakes to add to our menu recently. Giving them that soft, warm texture is kind of tricky, though. Here, how about you guys give it a shot? Boom! Fluffy pancake recipe. Oh, that sounds really good right about now. Glistening soup and elegant pilaf. Wants to make some pancakes. Fluffy pancakes.
I'll get right to work. This is some of my finest culinary work.
We have the absolute perfect team for making pancakes, it seems.
Sure, I'd love to. I really hope you'll like it.
Moist pumpkin cake. You volunteered to eat the pancakes, man. That's the best part. You're right. Moist pumpkin cake. Restores 150 EP and gives you arts and arts defense. 25% for 5 rounds. I think we're gonna go ahead and cook a few more of those.
Sure, I'd love to. I really hope you'll like it.
Just need a few more eggs. I don't want to mass produce those so Emma starts blasting even harder than she currently is. Aw, Daddy's such a liar. He promised he'd be home when he got time off, but he never came back. Maybe he forgot about it. Forgot about you, kid. Sorry to break it to you. My husband happens to be a soldier in the provincial army. He's currently stationed at Twin Dragons Bridge too, so I imagine he must be taking an active part in the fighting. I can't help but worry for his safety every single day. I wish the Imperial Army would surrender already. It's not as if they stand a chance of winning anyway. How about that? Oh, it's the violin guy. Oh, aren't you the performer we came across in Celtic? Andre, correct? Oh, how depressing the people of the city are, if their happiness is obtained through transient means. What's worse, the meaningless fighting has corrupted their minds, and they now refuse to lend an ear to my music. Tell me, friends, is there anywhere my love is needed, perchance? He seems to be doing just fine. Oh no. No one's paying attention to his music. I'm on my way to offer up my prayers at the cathedral. How can the nobles all be so carefree in these circumstances? Are they not aware that the soul of Saint Veronica is currently lamenting over this war? I had a bit of a tie panic before I started the stream today. I had a tie all picked out and put on and everything, and then I looked at myself in the camera and I was like, this is not it. This is not the tie. So I grabbed my skinny tie and I feel much better. Oh, whatever shall we do? My prayers won't even reach Saint Veronica's spirit. This seems pretty serious. Excuse me, is something the matter? Oh, did you overhear me just now? Forgive me. Have you seen the statue of Saint Veronica in the plaza recently? Well, it's actually been shedding black tears ever since the war broke out. Black tears? That can't be right. It is. I've confirmed it for myself, unfortunately. It's just as the legend spoke of. Saint Veronica's prayers once saved the people from great tragedy. When a crisis befalls the world, she shall cry tears of black as night. Tears black as night. That's how it went, correct? I certainly never expected to have the opportunity to witness the legend for myself. Word of the statue's tears has especially spread among those of deep faith. We've been holding mass to calm those concerned by this war, but it ended up only making things worse. I can only imagine how frustrating that must be. Unfortunately, if she is truly lamenting over this war, not much can be done until it ends. Are we completely certain that those are her tears? It's entirely possible that this could be some sort of prank. I think it's a bit too hasty to presume that greater forces are at work here. Have you forgotten? Have you gotten a professional to carry out a thorough check? Have you gotten like a professional tear checker to check out the tears and verify their authenticity? Well, no. With the war and all, no one's been able to come out. I see. Is there nothing we can do for her? We need to avoid attracting too much unwanted attention, remember? Although, I'm sure it'll be fine if we're just confirming whether or not this was the work of someone non-supernatural. Should we offer to help then? Yes! Side quests? I'm in. Let's do it. Well, if no one else is available, would you be okay with us carrying out a quick investigation? Oh? Are you sure? We're no professionals, so we can't make any promises, but we should be able to find out whether or not this really is a prank of some sort, I think. Oh goodness, thank you so much! Clarifying that alone should help everyone to relax. You'll find St. Veronica's statue just outside of the cathedral. Thank you once again for offering to help. Not at all. We'll get started at once. Black tears? That's creepy. Alright, so we have to figure out what's going on with the statue. It's just very sad. Was dipping too much into the seed oils. Sister Tatiana once belonged to the upper echelons of society, but she abandoned that life in order to aid those in need. Commoners in particular have been relying on her during this war. Understandably so, too, considering they have far more concerns than us nobles. Her compassion truly is a beautiful thing. Well, life's been nothing but trouble for us commoners lately. We've got soldiers frequently lurking around our homes, for one, and now St. Veronica's statue has begun to shed black tears. Can't believe the legends were actually true. This is a sign of even worse things to come, I'm sure of it. Oh, Adios, please protect us. Archbishop Amon is holding masses on a daily basis to help ease the people's fears. You should take the time to attend one too, should you have the chance. The teachings bestowed upon us by Adios are timeless. They serve to guide us even during the harshest of times. Come, let us pray. Ugh, Mass. Someone get me out of here quick. What's this? I sense a malicious intent towards this holy mass. Meow? Perhaps I was simply imagining things. Meow. Obviously.
May I? Here I go.
Let's move.
It's not the talking cat at all. Couldn't possibly be that. It's fantastic to hear how well they're doing. Granted, Duke Alborea seems rather frustrated that Duke Cayenne continues to outclass him. Oh, that's right. This is that lady. The one talking about Rufus. My father purchased 2 brand new mines recently. Now they're my mines. He previously had 7, now he's got 9 of them, so now he's got 9 mines. May the Noble Alliance continue to dominate this war. Oh, how exciting it'll be to see them finally bring it to a close. My brother went to Heimdall with the other Noble Alliance troops. Here's hoping he can make a name for himself. These people. Who is this? Ma'am? Wait, is this another quest? Oh, Bootsy, where could you have gone? You youngsters wouldn't happen to know where my little Bootsy went, would you? I'm sorry, what? Oh, forgive me, I'm getting ahead of myself. Bootsy is my kitten. He went missing this morning, so as you can imagine, I've been awfully worried about him. And you've been searching for him ever since? As much as I wish to help her, I think we should try to avoid doing anything that will make us stand out. What do you think, Reen? We've got to help. We've got to help her find Bootsy. Well, we could help you search for him if you'd like. Oh, goodness, how kind of you. The only issue is that I have no clues whatsoever, I'm afraid. We were in the Noble District at the time, but he disappeared while I was nodding off. I never saw which way he went. If he followed the path out of the district, he would have ended up in the Central Plaza, but... So we're not entirely sure where to start then. Finding him may prove to be rather difficult. Yeah, it's not like we understand how a cat's mind works either. Or do we? Don't you even dare! Relying on you seems like a good bet to me. Seriously now, you're comparing me to your run-of-the-mill cat? Ugh, humans. I'm worried about him as well, though, aren't you? With your help, I'm certain we'll be able to find him. Fine, fine. The one thing I can say for sure is that kittens are always moved by their curiosity. He's probably too young to be especially cautious too, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's left the trail for us to follow. Don't expect me to do all the work here, by the way. Think about what you'd do if you were a kitten. Right. Time to let out my inner cat and get started then. We'll start our search around here, ma'am, and we'll be sure to tell you right away if we find him. Thank you so much. Missing kitten. Started quests. Okay. What would we do if we were kittens? I'll tell you what I would do. I would open up the mini-map and I would look for all the green exclamation points. So hang on, this thing's supposed to be crying black tears? Oh yeah, it is. Look at its face. Oh, wow. These really are black tears. I can understand why this would have some of the people feeling uneasy. I should have brought Fee. Yeah, Fee would be able to figure this out immediately, honestly, so... My mistake. May your spirit know peace, Saint Veronica. You might want to quit jumping to conclusions, you know. This is a lot less dramatic than what you're all thinking. Celine? In nicer words, there's no spiritual presence here whatsoever. That alone would be enough to assume that greater forces aren't at work here, but there's further evidence in the other black stains scattered around the statue. Oh, look at that. It's filthy. I just haven't washed it in a couple hundred years. You do have a point. I think I know what's going on now. Chances are the statue's made from marble. And if memory serves, Instructor Makarov taught us that marble gradually melts away when in contact with acidic water. Then might we assume that the fountain water's properties were altered recently? This fountain draws its water from the underground waterway, correct? We may find the source of the issue down there. Entrance is over by the street in front of the station. Let's go check it out. Oh. Do we think that there's a monster down there? Is there a monster that's been changing the acidic properties of the water? Oh, I just can't wait to see how long the Imperial Army will entertain us for. Indeed. Ideally, they'll do their best at making our little bet all the more exciting. Woof! Woof! Grrr. Settle down, Richard. Goodness, he's been on edge ever since that filthy kitten dared to approach us. Oh, so you dare to approach me, huh? Leave him be for now. Perhaps he simply wishes to experience the thrill of the hunt once again. We can't exactly blame him after seeing such an unsightly thing. Bootsy must have come by here at some point. Just how do these two manage to be so annoying? Well, I think that's pretty obvious. Because, they're jerks, both of them. Well, I can't entirely disagree. Gotta say, I feel bad for Bootsy. I'm sure he was terrified after being barked at. It's not uncommon for kittens to run off in situations like that, only to end up not being able to find their way home. Curiosity killed the cat and all that. I see. He's barking towards the south, so I'd assume that's where the kitten went. Let's hurry up and find him. Right. Man, do we go destroy the monster in the sewers, or do we go find the kitten? I feel like we should go find the kitten. South, south, south. So that would be... this way? Towards Artisan Street? Suspicious. He's so cute. Wait, I'm still on the clock. I'll never hear the end of it if I get caught in La La Land. Sorry for asking out of nowhere, but did a kitten just come by here? Damn, how'd you know? You're right though, it came here looking all hungry, so I gave it some milk and leftovers. It was all over me after that. Guess he calmed down after a nice treat. Chances are he'll be trying to get back to Eva now, which means he should be returning to the Noble District. Do you think he'll be able to find his way back? We should probably check just to be sure. Alright, we gotta go make sure this kitten is safe. So wait, is this quest basically us learning that we should have just waited and been patient this whole time? Because he just found his way back to his owner without us actually getting involved? Bootsy ran off while I was napping. Alright, so... Okay, so he didn't come back here. Did I miss something? Must have missed something. Oh wait, did she say that he went down this way? Did she say that he went down, like, along the river? Did I read that right? That kitten was the most adorable thing I've ever laid eyes on. I don't think anyone could ignore the innocent little expression it had. I thought that the dialogue that the lady had was from when we first accepted the quest. It was new dialogue that the kitten came back to her and then ran away again. Oh, they're from Saint Estrella. They might know where the kitten went. Let's ask them. Indeed. Sorry to intrude, but we happened to overhear a conversation just now. Could you tell us more about where that kitten went? We're actually searching for him on behalf of his owner. Oh, is that so? He was here a moment ago until he got frightened away by a passing car. He ran off north after that. He was so cute too. Oh dear, he may have wandered out into the highway if he went that way. We should hurry, otherwise he could come under attack by monsters. Talk about a pain. The highway's dangerous for us too, but we can't just abandon him. Let's go. That's right. Can't just abandon the kitty cat. We have to go chase him down. Want me to read Mark and the Witch of the Deep Forest for you today? Yeah! It's the kids that, Eustace... What? Mentored? Adopted? Something. Wow, the cat is way up there. But there's also loot
My turn.
in the area, so we can't ignore it.
Now's our chance. Let's get him!
Very well.
Alright, here we go.
How about this? Down. Our chance.
An opening.
Let's
Hey,
move.
Blur. He's just close to them, alright.
My turn.
Yeah.
We should keep going.
I remember that he had some kind of relationship with them, but I couldn't quite remember exactly what kind. Alright, so we have 2 treasure chests to go and grab. Blur, thank you for that follow.
Opponent. Do take care.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn. Gather on my blade.
Oh, wow!
How nice. Let me help.
Thanks.
Well, that's nice.
Leave this to me. Sia! They're off guard.
Here I come.
Fall! It's an honor to fight by your side.
It's a pleasure to hear you say so.
So you've been playing these games ever since Trails in the Sky. You've finished 2, but you haven't started 3 or 4. I started with Trails of Cold Steel 1. I wasn't even aware that Trails in the Sky existed until I started playing Trails of Cold Steel. And some folks are like, oh yeah, this is actually the, 4th game in the series. 5 view materials? Seriously? Well, that's really good. I'll take it. Thank you. But yeah, I plan to go back and play the other ones before continuing to 3 and 4 in this series.
The advantage is ours.
Very well. This won't take long. Shadow stick.
My turn.
It's been an absolute blast. But I can't hit all 3? Seriously.
Onward. Ha!
Here I go.
Also, I realized I was watching my last VOD,
That's that. Let's keep moving.
and I realized that I said to myself at one point, man, I really wish I could get Emma and Laura to overdrive with each other. And then I actually did the event where that was unlocked. They can now do that. And then I never connected them. Let's go ahead and do that. I feel like this is going to be really good. Yeah. At one, I forget exactly when it was, but at some point I said to myself,
Stay on
man,
guard,
they
everyone.
should really be able to
No
overdrive.
ordinary.
Watch out. This is a tough one.
Very well.
Very well.
How about this? Down. Outchat.
Got you. Here I go.
Okay. Gale? Looking forward to, True Gale.
Second form. Gale. Now's our chance. Ready, Sharon?
Of course.
It has to be in here somewhere, right? True
Leave this
Gale.
to me. Ha!
It's my turn.
Alright, what is this thing weak to? Fire. Shocking.
Huh? How naughty. Ha! Let's keep going.
Hello, DJ Anime. Taro's reached level 3. Ah, there we go. Damage increased by 100%. Attacks and crafts have a 10% chance to just death blow. I like it. Iron reached level 3. Alright. Earned Grand Press. Decreases damage by 30% now. Begin battle with regen. 15% HP for 3 rounds. Seems really good.
Exactly how it should be.
Oh, isn't this a pleasant surprise? There's a treasure chest here.
Ooh, Petrify. Ooh, Petrify. Who needs Petrify? Let's see. I think I like her with Shield Breaker. Well, he already has Juggler. I forgot. I put Juggler on Reen, so Petrify has less of a benefit for him. Okay, now that we've sufficiently looted, let's go rescue our kitten.
This will be over in an instant.
Yeah, the production quality on this game in general has been really, really good. I've enjoyed it quite a bit.
Now.
Got you. Let's Next move.
The music's been top notch. Love the voice acting.
It's my turn.
My turn. Sia!
May I? Now.
There we go.
Got you.
There's a lot of unvoiced dialogue, yes.
Are you hurt, Master Rean?
No, I'm fine, thanks.
That casual voice crack when he's saying that he's fine. Rean, calm down. She just asked if you're hurt, she didn't ask you out, okay, buddy? There he is! He's meowing! Get him! Save him! We finally found him! He must have been too scared to cross the bridge. Quite fortunate for us, really. The provincial army unit stationed past here would have made catching him impossible. Thank the goddess for small favors. Well then, let's take him back to Eva. Get a move on, small fry. Meow. Can't wait to see the look on Eva's face. That's exactly right, Thebis. I agree. Yes. 100%. Oh, Bootsy, I'm so glad you're safe. Bootsy's pretty cute. That was a doozy. He moves faster having such tiny legs. I still have to question why he would run when you two seem to be so close. Oh, I asked him about that, actually. Said some scary-looking vehicle took him by surprise. I'll bet if any vehicle could scare the little guy, it'd be one of the provincial armies. That's so. I never even realized. That's not gonna fly, I'm afraid. You really need to pay more attention. Old lady says, is that a talking cat? You haven't even put a collar with a bell on him yet, either. It's like you don't even realize that... Oops. Meow? How to explain this? Celine? Oh, don't give me that. I got caught up in the moment. Oh my. I must be going senile already. I could have sworn your cat was talking just then. Silly me. Well, let's be more careful from now on, Bootsy. That was way too close. Please, take this as a token of my thanks. Boom, prismatic cape. Bootsy is my only family at this point. He's much more important than any trinket. That's right, yes. Yes, you're 100% senile. That never happened. Enjoy your cat. We hope you'll come visit us again someday. By then, maybe Bereahard will be back to its former self. When that happens, we'll be sure to take you up on that offer. Oh. Alright. Prismatic Cape does what? Arts plus 15 prevents confuse. Alright, we'll give that to Emma for now. Where are we? Oh, we're outside of Duke Alberea's mansion. Okay, I don't think we've ever been here. The Provincial Army's guardhouse is just over there. It would be foolish of us to approach it now. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, this is where the prison is. Where they put Machias. Oh boy. What a quest. Alright, so now we have to go down and find out what's causing the water beneath the marble statue to have changed. Let's talk to some folks first. Oh, how delightful it'll be to see that detestable Chancellor's influence stamped out for good. Those radical reformists did naught but sully our beloved Empire's image. This is precisely why those of us with noble lineage are the only ones fit to shape its future. But of course, the common rabble could never hope to stand against the mighty Noble Alliance. We have General Le Guin and Brigadier General Bardius leading the soldats, and Lord Rufus in charge of tactics. Not to mention, those ever so reliable helpers the Alliance has too. It won't be long until we bring this war to an end for good. Ever so reliable, huh? Yeah, as long as you keep paying them well, I guess. Oh wow, this is a surprise. They said that Bereahard is flourishing more than ever right now, but I never expected this. Well then, time to make an investment or two and watch the money roll in. Really now, why must there be so few trains these days? I was beginning to worry that we'd never make it to Breahard. Surely the Noble Alliance should be able to do something about this. I've been in a reading mood lately, so I purchased a book to sate that desire. Unfortunately, I've had so much work to take care of that I haven't even had the chance to start reading it. Did I suspect Crow in the first game? No. No, that whole bit took me by surprise. In fact, the last 3 to 4 hours of the first game took me completely by surprise. I was like, okay, where do the Gundams come from? You know, Crow turns out to be a bad guy. He's the one that shoots the Chancellor. Misty turns out to be some witch. I was blown away. It was wild. What a wild ride. I'd hate for it to just sit there and collect dust, so I'll give it to you folks instead. The book will be much happier with you. Gambler Jack 2, Chapter 7. Thanks. Aren't you Norton from the Imperial Chronicle? Ah, you're those students from Thor's. You sure you should be out in the open like this? Because I'm pretty sure Class 7 is up there on the Alliance's wanted list. Be fine for the time being, at least. Well then, I figured I'd run into you all again at some point. Truth is, I'm working as a war correspondent for the Noble Alliance at the moment. As you can guess, they're making me write articles on their glorious victories and such. So they really do have a hold on the Imperial Chronicle. Well, not completely. We've got our pride as journalists, after all. We report that what we have to and try to keep things non-committal when we can. And I intend to use this position to find out the truth of what's happening. When I'll be able to report it, I don't know, but one day I will. I hope you'll look forward to that day coming. Of course, Norton. We may walk different paths, but they lead to the same destination. Let's ensure that we succeed. Wow, how very dramatic. Welcome, welcome! Our wares have been selling extremely well lately thanks to the provincial army and the economy. It's just a shame that the tax increase cancels out all the extra money we would have earned. I really hope this war ends soon. If not, we may end up in the red. Well, I mean, sorry. But I have to buy fresh eggs. Gotta buy eggs, gotta buy everything, basically. Give me all of the cooking ingredients, please. Kitty watch. A small watch with a kitten on it, part of a set. 220 HP, 22 EP, prevents delay. That's interesting. that's basically, I feel like the story, like the arc that most people go through when playing Trails of Cold Steel 1. Lady Viola and Lady Aslan truly do spend a lot of time together. Perhaps I shouldn't be surprised that they would run into one another here, seeing as how much they both love fashion. I fear they may end up talking for even longer than usual today, though. I'm gonna have quite the challenge ahead of me trying to get them to return home before nightfall. Oh, it's those two friends from the first game that just wouldn't stop talking to each other for the entire game. Oh goodness, Valenti has new clothing in stock. How in the world do they manage to attain such a lovely design while making it feel so silky smooth? I simply can't get enough of it. And me too, lady. Love it. My assets went and doubled over the past month. Clearly, this is a sign that I should go on a shopping spree. Bring me my purse, Forster. We're buying more than you can carry, my good servant. Your sense of humor is on point as usual, my lady. You were joking, weren't you? No, Forster. Fetch the forklift. We're going shopping. Christie's is currently holding a commemorative fair to celebrate the Noble Alliance's multiple victories. Perhaps I could interest you in these luxurious shoes, modeled after Lord Rufus's own personal favorites. They're selling rather well, albeit only with the nobility. Lord Rufus's popularity really is something else. I wonder if we could turn him into a brand name. Wait, which shoes? The spike gear, the military gear, the shield spikes, or the reinforced boots? Cozy socks. Passion leggings. Leggings that fill you with passion when worn. Prevents freeze. Oh, I love it. I love how both of the socks prevent freeze. That's so good. Oh, man. Are you kidding me? I can't handle all these soldiers in town. What should I do if one of them wants to talk to me? I don't know, talk to them? Oh, goodness, I'm so sorry. I should be focusing on work. Bye. Okay. Energy bandana, prevents sleep. Use a couple of those. Prevents faint, petrify, confuse. There's someone here we know. I found out recently that the Master's household has a long history of being involved in military matters, which is why he's seen fit to join the front lines in the war. Truthfully, getting chores done has become much easier with him out of the house. I can't wait to finally clear out all the junk from our storage and have the floorboards in the study changed over. Yeah, the boss fight against C in the Mines was wild. I actually had to do that fight twice because the first time we were like 80% of the way through it, and then he decided to S-craft my whole squad and killed everybody. Just one-shot everyone. Welcome! We currently have the latest in armaments from Ruhr in stock. Noble Alliance certainly has been putting our weapons to good use, so perhaps you'd all like to update your equipment as well? Do forgive us for the prices, we have to make up for the taxes somehow. That's how they're gonna justify everything being so expensive? Taxes. Damn taxes. Tricorn. 1500 HP. Fashionable but formal pointed hat used by a horseman. Why does father have to be so hard-headed? The least he could do is actually consider things from my perspective. Please be safe, Emily. Teresia, you're here! Elisa? Oh, Adios, it is you! What are you doing here? You've even got some of your classmates with you. It's been a while, Teresia. Good to see you're doing okay. Likewise, I was so worried about you all, but it looks like I needn't have been. I couldn't be any happier to see you, Elisa. Couldn't be any happier for you, Elisa. Both of them, I think, are correct. I couldn't be any happier knowing you're safe. Seeing you here does remind me that you mentioned being from Bereahard, though. Yeah, now we're gonna sit down and have some nice tea. So you ended up getting separated from the others you escaped with. That's right. Things were pretty hectic at the time, so I have no idea what happened to Emily and Ferris, unfortunately. I see. The Florold household's rather well known, so Ferris will probably be okay, but still. I'm sure it must have been a relief to come home at least. I can only imagine how worried your family must have been too. Well, you could say that. This war is as good as one in the eyes of most nobles. My family's no exception. In fact, they're enjoying life more than ever right about now. Perhaps that much is to be expected from those in Bereahard. It is widely known that the Noble Alliance is currently dominating. Father keeps trying to appease me by taking me to fancy restaurants and the like, but the fact that he doesn't understand how I feel makes it painful to even talk to him. That's why I ended up excusing myself. Childish of me, isn't it? Not at all. I understand exactly how you feel. I was the same back when I had no idea what was going on with everyone else. Speaking of which, you wouldn't happen to have any information about Eustace, would you? No, I'm afraid not. I know he's back in Bereahard, but you probably know that much already. Sorry for not being able to help. Not at all. There's no need to feel guilty. I think I'll head back to the restaurant after all. I might be able to get some information for you through my father's connections. Sorry for making you go out of your way. We do appreciate it, though. Just try not to expect too much. We'll probably end up arguing again. Do it for Eustace, Teresia. You can do this. You can get along with your father. I have to admit that I'm a bit jealous of you all. Not everyone has the freedom to do what they want to right now, me included. That's why I'd like for you all to do everything you can for now in our stead. And also, if you happen to come across Emily or anyone else from Thor's, please help them. Of course, that was our intent from the beginning. Now forget them. As long as they're okay, that's all that matters. We're not going to help them out at all. In turn, we'd like for you to not be so hard on yourself. Thanks. I'll see you all again soon, I hope. Save Ferris? I'm going to. Or I'm going to try at least. Guess you can't shove all nobles under the same label, can you? I'm a bit disappointed that you're only realizing that now. Anyway, we should continue searching for clues elsewhere. Right. Right. Yes. I have watched Ferris Bueller's Day Off, yes. Welcome. We're currently holding a commemorative fair to celebrate the Noble Alliance's multiple victories. This store in particular has been around since the Middle Ages, so we have all sorts of books related to nobles. Feel free to peruse them if you feel so inclined. This guy's got his tie, like, clip down by his belly button. I dig it. Jelly? Soup? I already have the soup one. Art handbook. Small book full of inspiring words about the heart. About the heart? That's interesting. 5% evasion, 5% crit. We bought our Manly Munchies soup manual, or jelly manual, so we should be in good shape. Let's see. Let's just read this. Tomato jelly. Perfect. Alright. Who's cooking? Oh, that's the one we were missing. Nice. We finally found it.
I could certainly use the practice. That came out rather well.
Energy jelly. Here's faints. Nice.
Sure, I don't mind. Now that's more like it.
Refreshing coffee jelly. Oh man. What? Refreshing coffee jelly? I'm not sure I would eat that. Gives you 3 turns of insight and cures sleep and nightmare. What?
Sure, I don't mind.
I'll cook some more just in case, but still. Reed needs the heart handbook? Yeah, you're right. Reed's kind of a heartbreaker himself, so he needs to learn how to chill. Okay. The work of a maid is always the same, no matter who's winning or losing. It does feel like we've been hosting a surprising number of parties lately, though. Busy. I'm grateful to have work, of course, but that doesn't change the fact that it's rather stressful. Yeah, it must be real stressful having to schedule so many parties. Who are you people? State your business! Need I remind you that this path leads to Auroch's fort? It's no place for you commoners. Beat it. Now! Or I'll have you all thrown in prison. Damn, this guy's serious. Just throw them all in prison, huh? Alright, let's go see what's up with this, this monster in the sewers. This brings back memories of when we snuck through here to rescue Machias. I also remember you unlocking the door for us, Emma. That I did. Allow me to do so again. Aperio. How in the world did you do that? That was easy enough. Technically, she shouldn't be showing it off in front of others, but what can you do? Regardless, we should go in. Yeah, just remember that it can get pretty dangerous in here. I remember, this whole place here was something else. The boss fight here was actually pretty fun. Had a good time with that. I see a few monsters here and there, but things seem relatively fine to me. Yeah, it's as pretty as ever, really. Wait. What's that smell? I smell it too. It's faint, but pungent. Perhaps there is something down here. We should remain on guard then. Time to find out what's waiting for us. It's gonna be a giant slime. I do remember that. Yeah, Emma said, "Oh, I picked the door by learning how to pick locks from spy novels." And we all believed her. Because why would she lie to us? She's so nice.
Here they come. Careful, everyone.
Let's move. Here goes. Overdrive. Now.
Here I come. May I? This won't take long. Shadow Stick. Out tap.
Got you.
I like using Sharon for overdrive.
Here we go.
She has a great picture.
My turn.
This is a really great picture. True armor breaker. Get him.
Shatter!
Oh!
We should keep going.
Casually one-shotting him. Behold the power of Tauros. Where are we going? It's a straight shot, huh? Just right across.
We'll have to fight our way through.
Here I go. Now's our chance.
I wouldn't mind domination either.
Onward.
Be okay with that.
Very well. Now,
Got you.
of course. Ah, we should be safe now.
We'll get it sometime. I'm sure.
I've only just begun.
I'll do what I can to get all of the master quartzes. I tried last game, but I fell short by one cooking recipe.
Bring it on. My turn.
Which was an absolute heartbreaker, let me tell you.
Second form. Gale. Now's our chance. Let's go, everyone.
Leave this to me.
I never looked up the
My
master
turn.
quartzes I missed to see what they did.
With pleasure.
Ooh!
Got you.
Are you hurt, Master Rean?
No, I'm fine, thanks. Great!
Great.
Isn't this a surprise? I'm so glad.
What an ornate treasure chest.
Green pendulum. Oh, nice. I'm glad I didn't spend money buying that. Okay, that opened up the pathway right next to the entrance. Yeah, I'd like to get domination and what was the name of the master quartz that increases your arts damage but also increases arts EP cost? Wouldn't mind that one either.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
Very well.
Behold the might of the Archstage School.
Oh, domination is regular quartz.
Radiant Wolf.
Right, yeah.
You still have a lot of training to do.
That's right. That's the one that doubled the damage of the first attack, right?
I'm so glad.
Yeah, okay. Sepith, nice, we'll hang on to that.
Now's our chance. Let's get him.
With pleasure. Now.
Got you. My turn.
Okay, Reen.
There.
Do us proud, buddy.
Now's our chance.
Here I come.
Onward.
Just attack. Let's see. I want to see how much she gets.
Here
She
I
got
go.
16 CP from that attack, which is pretty good.
May I? Attack.
Got you.
She also regenerates CP just during
Let's move.
rounds at the same time.
Now's our chance.
Here I come.
You're done.
Nice.
Are you hurt, Master Reen?
Nope.
No, I'm fine, thanks.
Still not hurt. Still not hurt, Sharon. I appreciate your concern, but man, she can be a little overbearing, can't she? This is the boss area. Uh-oh. Ooh. Master Reen. Please. You need to focus. Oh, it's a giant slime. Look at that guy. And all his little slime buddies. He's so ugly. What the? What's something like this doing under the city? It's surrounded by acidic gases too, and there's no doubt that this monster is the cause. Something's odd though. I don't know why, but the higher elements are in effect around it. Be extra careful, everyone. We'll have to exterminate it now that we've found it. Get ready, everyone. We're going in. Right. It's
This one
time.
looks dangerous. Be careful.
Nah, this one's gonna be fine.
My turn.
Don't worry about it. Do we overdrive immediately? Or do we S-craft and stuff? Let's do that first. Motivate.
All right, let's do this.
Also, I kind of want Emma to
Very well.
overdrive. That'll be good. Let's see. Binding chains will hit everything except the two on the farthest edge. Okay. Okay.
How about this? Down. Now. With me, everyone.
Understood.
Leave it to me.
Get him.
How about this?
Did you see that? That was
Here I
like
go.
100 CP for Laura. That's absolutely incredible. Let's do this. So there's only two of them left? Just the big boss and that one guy over there? The big boss is confused?
Behold the light of the Archsage School. Radiant Wolf.
Oh!
Of course.
21,000 damage.
Overdrive.
Alright, let's see what we can do here. What are these guys weak to? Space, Mirage, man, take your pick. Ice, fire, wind. Anything. We just have to pick the thing that does the most damage. So volcanic rain. He's most weak to wind, and we can hit them both with this. 16,000 damage critical? Emma, please.
Shatter. Now's our chance.
I'll back you up. Here I go.
Let's do that again.
Now.
Gather on my blade.
Just in case.
Rise, great tower
There you go. Blast him. Hook
Rest
that
in
Sepith
peace.
up. Man, that was good. Maybe a little overkill, but that's okay, I think.
Let's keep going.
I've only just begun.
That was awesome.
Yes!
Oh, looks like we pulled through relatively unscathed. Didn't we just get the unscathed, like, achievement thing? So, yeah, I would say that's true. Case solved, I guess. The statue shouldn't shed any tears now that the water's back normal. Indeed. I find myself perplexed by that monster's strength, however. Far outclassed your standard one. Not to mention the fact that the higher elements were in effect. Maybe the loss of balance here in Erebonia caused it to transform somehow. Huh, that's the same reason those cryptids started appearing too, isn't it? Wait a minute. Wait a second. Just putting two and two together. Did I get a quartz? I don't know. I didn't look. We must be thinking the same thing. If that's the case, then the legends behind St. Veronica's tears can't be entirely false, correct? That's an interesting way to think about it. That's quite the coincidence. I'm glad we managed to figure out what was going on, though. Quite. The case may be solved, but the mystery still remains. Perhaps it's for the best we leave it that way. Okay, guys, let's report back. I mean, yeah, maybe the little prophecy thing was taking all this into account. So it's not entirely wrong. So this was all caused by a monster? Yeah, its presence was having adverse effects on the fountain's water, which in turn was causing the statue to melt. I made sure to eradicate it, however, so there's no need for concern now. Thank you so much. I'm so glad I asked you for assistance. It should help to ease everyone's worries, too. With the statue back to normal, I can finally devote myself to my work again. However, I find it hard to believe that this was all mere coincidence, so I'll have to do everything I can to ensure that St. Veronica has no more reason for tears. That's quite reassuring. It may not be much, but please take this. It's the least I can do for you all. Holy Sphere! May Adios be with you all. Alright. We got the Holy Sphere, which does what? 500 HP, 50 EP, prevents death blows. Okay, not bad. Extra 500. HP. Preventing death blows seems pretty good, but we'll hang on to that for now, just in case. I haven't really run into a lot of folks that use death blow. Wait, what?
Is there something wrong, Sharon?
Oh no, not at all.
Oh, that's not suspicious at all. I don't see any new quartzes that I received, so I'm gonna go ahead and say no. If Sharon's acting cagey, then something's up. Right? There's no way she does that just randomly. You know, I don't think I ever went into these houses on my first playthrough. Or I should say, in the first game. Full speed ahead! Vroom vroom! Look at you, buddy. You go. Keep running in circles. Quiet down, Cattell. I'm amazed at how these two never change. Even doesn't matter what's happening. Our parents decided to leave us here and return to their ruling region for the time being. They said they wanted to protect it from getting swept up in the war. I'm proud of them, but it's difficult not to worry. I hope they're safe. I hope they're safe. Hello? Mommy and Daddy have been away forever now. Forever! That's like a really long time. We've got a home tutor now, though. She can even play the piano. And when she does, I just have to dance. Okay, ma'am. No one's playing the piano now, though, so you can stop. Did you think of that, kid? What are you doing? You're an adult? Why aren't you downstairs wrangling the children? It's been a month since the master and milady set off now. I wonder how they're faring. I admit I am not very confident in my babysitting abilities, but we luckily have a home tutor coming to watch over the children. I do hope they return soon. Not confident in your abilities? You're not even trying, buddy. Get down there. Immediately. Do your butlerly duties. That's the guardhouse. Master Gorty is enjoying a cup of tea at the moment. If you have no appointment scheduled, I'm afraid I must ask you to leave. Wow. Okay then. Rude. I hear that Count Richmond has come all the way here from La Mer. Indeed, he seems to be staying at the Esmeralda. Huh. Come to make a profit off our fabulous economy, no doubt. He stands no chance of besting me, I say. I, after all, have the backing of the Duke. I can make more investments than he could ever dream of. Soon he shall be as salty as La Mer's ocean. Oh, there's a good one. That's Twitch chat. Twitch chat is as salty as La Mer's ocean. Generally speaking. Master Gorty is quite famous for his numerous assets here in Kreutzen. He's been rather pleased with himself for expanding even farther on them over the past few months. Brent. He's gonna raise them to be superheroes? This will just have to wait and see. Father's forbidden me from leaving the hotel. Why must he prevent me from enjoying the lively atmosphere outside? Even worse is that he was the one that dragged me here while paying his debts off. I deserve some freedom. Dragged you here while paying off his debts. Oh, wow. Oh, you're all Lord Eustace's classmates, no? I'm afraid you won't find him here, however. He's been awfully busy filling in for Lord Rufus, you see. He's rarely had the time to do much else. Suspicious. Welcome to Hotel Esmeralda. While we remain open for business, we will be subject to inspections conducted by the provincial army from time to time. Do take this into consideration before choosing to stay. Is he telling us not to stay? Is that his secret code for please don't stay here while the provincial army might come in and bust our doors down? Oh, how stupendous! I've gotten ludicrous returns on my investments thanks to this lovely economy. Dealing in fur has proven to be a solid choice this year too. Perhaps Berea Heart isn't so bad after all. But I do believe the nobility here lack a certain taste for extravagance. Perhaps they could learn a thing or two from La Mer. Lack a certain taste for extravagance, you say? Master Richmond deals in fur and precious metals. He seems to have made quite the profit this year too, which is pleasing to hear. Quite. My father had to come to Berea Heart for work again, so I decided to tag along. Admittedly, Heimdall being a rather unpleasant place to be at the moment may have had a hand in that decision. It's hard dealing with the daily protests, to be honest, especially when they have you questioning if we nobles are truly in the right here. I'm gonna say, no child uses the word presumably, but he is a noble, so maybe that's just the way he talks. Many of Kreutzen's nobles have come to Berea Heart to celebrate the Noble Alliance's victories. Every day's a party out here on the streets, essentially. I wonder how things are going elsewhere. It's rare that we hear any news unrelated to Berea Heart. It's a party all night, party every day kind of town, huh? So that must be the the Duke's daughter. Duke Richmond's daughter. Sulking in the hotel lobby. We might as well take a look here. According to Colette, Eustace should be in there right now, but it's far too dangerous to approach the premises. I'm afraid they would restrain us immediately if they found out we were here. Class 7's likely to be much higher on the wanted list than the other students from Thor's. And remember our field study, Reen? The Provincial Army's guardhouse is here, so it'd be best if we avoided this area. Let's get out of here before they catch us. Alright, so they clearly want us to go somewhere else. Class 7 did what they could to find some way to get in contact with Eustace. However, doing so proved to be far easier said than done. Alright, gang, let's put our heads together. Put our thinking caps on. We've established he's back home, but beyond that, nothing. It's not going to be easy to get in contact with the son of one of the 4 great houses. Hey, One Rune. I look sharply dressed? Thanks, I try to live up to the name. Especially since the Alliance considers us wanted criminals. We're likely to be arrested by the Provincial Army regardless of how we go about this. There has to be something we can do. There's always nothing but trouble with that guy. Wish I had something more to add, but I'm as lost as the rest of you. Little girl, little boy, hello? Hello? Do they remember us? Can I speak to you all for a moment? Oh, I think I recognize you. You're Eustace's friends, aren't you? Do you need something from us? Well, no, you need something from us. Almost finished with Trails from Zero, haven't started Cold Steel yet? I picked up the series with Cold Steel 1, so this is my second game so far. Hope you were enjoying all of the other games up until now. We've got a message for you from someone. For us? Right. Head to the restaurant in the Central Plaza post-haste. That's the message. A restaurant in the Central Plaza? I assume that must be the Sorcière? Yeah, must be. Who gave you this message? Sorry, they asked me not to tell you. Is this some kind of game? I want to play too. Shh, Robbie. Anyway, that's all we were told, so bye. That was weird. You're waiting for a sale on the bundle of the games? Yeah, I get you. They're pretty expensive independently. Thoughts, everyone? It may have come out of the blue, but I don't believe there was any ill intent behind that message. It may be in our best interest to do as it says. We're struggling for clues as it is, so any lead is a good lead. Looks like we're all agreed. Let's head over to the restaurant. Yeah, I plan to play Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3. And then Trails of Cold Steel 3 and 4. And then I might play the rest of them. The From Zero and Azure and all of that. Afterward. Well, we're here. We came to the Sorcière. Oh, I see you've all chosen to stop by once again. It seems he was right after all. Say what? Who was right? Is it safe to assume that you've been left with a message for us too? That's right. I'm not permitted to say who from, unfortunately. Make your way to the airport post-haste. I shall await you there. That's what I was asked to tell you all. Like, we don't know it's from Eustace. So our next destination is the airport. They must be having fun dragging us all over the place. These messages have been awfully haughty, too. Gee, I wonder who it could be. Doesn't matter who it's from. We're gonna have to head over there to clear things up. Yeah, let's just make sure we're ready before we head out. Oh, the That's code. Make sure we're ready before we head out is code for this will continue the storyline. You should make sure that you buy everything that you need from the stores and complete any quests before continuing. I think we finished all the quests that I could find, so I'm gonna go ahead and say that we're all set. Got the quests, bought the things, equipped the gear. I think we're ready. Trails in the Sky takes place before. Yeah, I think it's the very first entries in the game. Exactly. Going through here will take us to the airport, right? I don't see any staff around. That's probably due to the flight restrictions. The gate looks to be open just enough for us to enter too. Should we? Entering the airport will cause the main story to advance. One room, thank you. As a result, all unfinished quests will disappear. Let's go. I don't know who or what will be waiting for us beyond here, but it doesn't matter at this point. Hey, yeah, enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your follower emotes. Let's go. Right. This place seems pretty empty, but there's definitely one person here and an airliner. It's gotta be useless, right? Or they're trying to throw us off and make us think it's useless, and then it turns out to not be useless. No worries, stay safe. Look forward to seeing you next time. Berea Airport. Good to meet you too. Have a good one. Wow, Berea Airport's as nice as I pictured it being. It's my first time visiting it as well. Suppose this must be an airliner? Yeah, it's a medium-sized passenger airliner made by the Reinford Company. It does seem like all air travel's stopped. I've been waiting for you. But yep, it's just some guy. And who might you be? I was sent here to deliver a message. You see that airship right there? Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post haste is what I was told. Okay. Well, not like we have any better ideas. Let's go. Yeah. Yeah, it's good to hear. Yeah, folks of all ages have come by this stream, I would say. Go on ahead inside. Make your way to the lounge on the 3rd floor post haste. I'm glad you're enjoying it. So here we are on this ship. It's nice, wow. Good night. Take care. This airship is massive. Indeed, although it naturally couldn't hope to compare to the Courageous in terms of size. Yeah, this thing is really nice. We were instructed to go to the 3rd floor lounge. But please stay on guard. There's no telling who the person calling us is or what they have in mind. Right. They're gonna fight us. They invited us here so that they could test us for our worthiness. The lounge deck.
With pleasure.
Here I go.
Let's move.
I think this is the 3rd floor lounge. Should we go straight inside? You know what? I want to spend a little bit more time exploring. Just want to check this place out. So, some racks of books. Upper deck. Hey, Major Mayor. How was the first one? It was really good. I enjoyed it quite a bit. the story is wild. It's actually really well done.
Oh, the view from here is beautiful.
And the wind feels great.
Okay. How have you been, Andy? Yeah, this, like I said, the story it actually had a pretty slow burn to it. It was like there was a lot of build-up, there was a lot of establishing characters and opportunity to interact with the supporting cast. And then at the end, everything just kind of like ramps up really fast. It really reminded me of Final Fantasy XIV, I guess, in some regards.
I guess this is the hold?
It's awfully spacious for one.
What would you...
Oh my, what a lovely chest.
Oh, nice. Breeze. What would you even put in here? Tanks? Armored cars? This place is cavernous. I am at Eustace. I'm trying to get Eustace back in the party. Yes. Oh my, what a lovely chest. It's funny, they only started saying that after we got Emma back in the party. Alright, let's go to the lounge.
You certainly took your time.
There he is! The man himself.
Eustace!
I suspected it was you.
Eustace Alborea. Look at this sophisticated guy not buttoning the bottom two buttons on his vest.
To make me wait? I have wondered whether you would even bother to show up.
Do you know how much trouble you made us go through to get here?
There are eyes everywhere in this city. It would have drawn too much attention for you to come here directly. That was just my way of looking out for you. Perhaps you could try thanking me.
You know, that green jacket, I'm not a big fan of green as a color, but it actually looks pretty good on him.
I see you're as much of an ass as you ever were. I can't say I'm surprised to find you're in good health, though. Ill weeds grow apace, after all.
I could say the same about you. Given how useless you are at anything you can't learn from a book, part of me expected we would next meet with you behind bars. Again.
I gotta say, Machias always seems to start the arguments, but Eustace always seems to finish them.
It hasn't even been 30 damn seconds and I already want to kill you.
At least you're well. That's what matters. It really is great to see you again, Eustace.
The same to you. I'm impressed you were able to overcome the many ordeals you've no doubt faced to make it this far. But should I be surprised, I wonder? I've always had high expectations of you.
I doubt I would have been able to come this far if not for everyone's help, though. Still, thanks, Eustace.
This means that all of Class 7 is finally together again.
That's right, we're all here. Well, not here, but we've been recovered.
And I couldn't be more overwhelmed with joy. Congratulations, everyone.
Thank you so much.
You've been a tremendous part of making this happen. Thank you, Sharon.
I haven't the foggiest idea what Sharon is doing here, but I suppose it doesn't matter right now.
Eustace?
I've been kept abreast of your activities through the Noble Alliance's information network. So I'm well aware you've been fighting their forces across the land using that ash-colored knight of yours. As well as the fact that you've chosen not to ally yourselves with the Imperial Army, but instead fight as a third faction.
Oh, has word of Valimar been getting around that much?
The thing about that though is they're not allied with the Imperial Army, but they're not exactly fighting the Imperial Army either. They're only fighting the noble faction. So are they really a third faction?
That said, I didn't arrange for us to meet like this just to see one another again. I did so that I could make the difference between our respective positions crystal clear.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
Yeah, what do you mean, Eustace?
I see. You have no intention of coming with us, do you?
No.
Wait, Eustace.
You surely saw this coming. I'm the son of one of the most influential figures in the Noble Alliance.
Oh, Eustace, I'm so disappointed.
And as I imagine you're already aware, I've been assisting him and his provincial army in fighting this war.
Well, we know, but
Is this what you believe to be your duty as a noble?
Meanwhile, my brother is acting as the Alliance Force's chief of staff. And as for my father, he was responsible for hiring Jaegers to attack Ymir, which is not only your home, but the home of all the kind-hearted people who welcomed me with open arms earlier in the year. I can only apologize. If I'd returned home earlier, then perhaps...
Yeah, that's actually says a lot, because that means that Duke Alborea almost murdered Reen's father.
No. I don't even have the right to do that much. Yet with that in mind, it should be clear that we can't go back to the way things were. The gulf between us is simply too vast to be filled. Our paths have parted. That is reality.
No.
Eustace, please. It doesn't have to be like this, Eustace.
I will guarantee you safe passage out of the city. If you deem it necessary, I can even have you escorted out by car. However, once you're out, we can no...
Eustace. I can understand why you feel somewhat responsible for what happened in Ymir.
This is where Reen gives a pep talk and changes everybody's mind. Uses his natural charisma to melt some hearts. Who's ready?
I can understand why you, as an Alborea, feel as though certain things are inherently expected of you. Actually, I should probably tell you that Dad woke up the other day. All that's left is for him to get his stamina back now. He'll make a full recovery.
That's good news. I would have liked to pay him a visit myself. But with circumstances as they are...
Oh, don't worry about it. I'm not telling you that to make you feel guilty. I'm telling you because I don't want that to be your reason for what you're doing.
Pardon?
What I want to know is what you want to do, and the path you want to take. If you want to help your family because you agree with the ideals of the Noble Alliance, I won't stop you. But if that's not what you want to do, if you're only helping because you feel like you have to for whatever reason, if you're doing it because you feel responsible for what happened to my dad, which, by the way, you aren't, or if you're doing it because as much as you want to come with us, you feel like you don't have the right to, then you're nothing more than a coward who's running away.
Oh, ho, ho. Strong words, Reen. Damn. Striking right at that noble pride, huh?
And I don't believe that's how a real Erebonian noble should act. They should do what they believe is right, and do it with pride. If Dad was here now, he'd say the same thing.
It might sound cold, but he's right.
Shots fired. 100%.
Your father really would know what to say at a time like this. Yeah.
We're only students, still learning more about the world around us. Alone, we don't have the experience or knowledge to go around proposing solutions to the conflicts in this country. Not to the war going on around us, nor to the class divides that started it. But that's alone, and that's why I think we all need to come together as a class again. We're all inexperienced, but we all come from different backgrounds and social standings, and we each have unique experiences to share. It's only by pulling those together that we can overcome whatever life throws at us. It's worked for us during every one of our field studies. Why wouldn't it work now?
He's just at a loss for words. Reen completely blindsided him.
He's right, Eustace.
Indeed. Reen had to remind me of that too, you know.
It's always nerve-wracking for those of us who have to watch you pull crazy stunts all the time, I hope you know.
It certainly is.
I see my suspicions were dead on.
So what will it be, Eustace?
No matter the circumstances, you've always been the one to blow away my hesitations.
Then you'll come with us?
Still, no matter what you say, I am an Alborea, and as such I have duties and responsibilities to fulfill. If you are determined not to back down, then we will have to settle this with a duel.
Oh, what? A duel? Pistols at noon.
Just as you and Crow did 1 month ago.
Oh, wait, what do you mean? What does he mean by that?
A duel?
Follow me, Reen. Our destination is Aurochs Canyon. There we shall settle this matter once and for all.
It's time to duel. Eustace, what are you doing? Wait, who's this?
Well, I wasn't counting on this. I'd only intended to gather information on the Crimson Wings, and yet here I am, bearing witness to such a compelling scene. I've no duty to report anything I see to Duke Alborea, but I suppose there isn't any harm in watching how things unfold.
Whatever.
Wait, who's this? Is this the rocker guy? Yeah, it is.
Do what you want. I don't care. I'll just go kill time in town or something.
Oh no, not this time. You're coming with me, and that's that. I'm here to support you, not babysit you. You're the one with a number, not me. Try acting like it.
She was at the tavern in Legram. Oh, right. Was she the one that was complaining about the food or something?
Fine. What a pain.
Yeah, I'm glad you reminded me because I totally forgot about that.
There's a familiar face among them, so this might not be a total waste of time.
Oh, interesting. So there's a unique interaction here if you bring Sharon. Mm-hmm. Aurochs Canyon Path. Wait, our duel's gonna be a race? Man, I hope I get to race him on his horse with my motorcycle.
Isn't this Angelica's bike?
Is that what this is gonna be?
I thought she entrusted it to you after she withdrew, Reen.
It's my bike now.
What in the world is it doing here?
Good question. We're about to find out.
I made use of my family's influence to have it brought here from the academy. Since then, it's been left in the hands of a skilled mechanic, so it's been well maintained. You will be riding that for our duel.
Are you for real?
You mean our duel will be a race between me on this bike and you on that horse?
Partially.
Oh, no.
The finish line will be the plateau where we fought that monster during our field study.
Yep, okay.
Once there, we shall begin a sword fight to determine the victor.
That's where Reen got hurt. Because Eustace and Machias couldn't figure their stuff out.
Whoever arrives first will therefore have the advantage of more time to prepare.
Okay, I understand what we're going to do. So if I win, you're coming with us, right? You're not backing out?
Correct. In the unlikely event that you defeat me, I will concede and go with you. But know this, I've absolutely no intention of holding back. That bike of yours may have the advantage in terms of speed, but I know this area like the back of my hand.
You know what? I just noticed about Eustace's outfit. Eustace has a very low belt to jacket ratio. Very low. I think he's got the lowest belt to jacket ratio of anybody I've seen so far.
Do not expect this to be an easy battle.
Oh, I won't. I'll be coming at you with all I've got.
I would expect no less.
They're way too fired up about this.
We'll have to simply stand aside and see what unfolds.
Right. We'll go and take up places along the course to watch.
This ought to be good.
In that case, I will signal when to begin. Rest assured, I wouldn't dream of giving either party an unfair advantage.
Beat his ass? I plan to.
That works for me. How about you, Eustace?
Very well. Let's begin.
Trustworthiness scales with belts. They waved goodbye to Emma and Laura as they went to take up positions along the course. And after Reen took a moment to refamiliarize himself with the Orbital Bike's controls, the time came for the race to begin.
Good luck, Reen.
Thank you, Elisa.
Do us all a favor and knock him off his high horse.
I plan to, Machias.
I won't let you down.
Alright, show me the controls. RB accelerate, LB brake. So we're never using that button. L adjust direction. Got it. All accelerate all the time.
I'm ready, Eustace.
As am I. Now demonstrate to me the strength of your resolve.
I feel like Eustace is gonna cheat.
All right, take your positions, please. 3, 2, 1. Begin!
It's time for the Mario Kart section of the game.
Hang in there, Reen!
Knock that jerk down a peg or two.
Take a left here.
Use this path here.
What?
Everyone's really into this.
Oh shit. Oh no. Dude, I crashed into Emma. I lost the race. I crashed right into Emma. Rip
3,
her.
2, 1. Begin!
Is this the new Mario Kart? Hell yeah.
Hang in there, Reen!
What?
Knock that jerk down a peg or two.
Take a left here.
Use this path here.
Use this path here.
Everyone's really into this.
I like how it doesn't even let you lose, right? You just lose. Restart.
Yes, I won.
In this timeline, you did win, Reen. There was a much darker timeline that you avoided.
Your performance was admirable, I'll admit.
The advantage is mine, Eustace. Let's settle this once and for all.
No matter, a handicap like this will hardly pose a problem for me. Come at me, Reen!
Let's do this!
Oh,
Come at me with all you have!
buddy.
Here I go.
It's time.
Now's our chance! Don't let it pass!
Here I go.
strength, arts, and speed up? He's cheating. He has 20,000 hit points.
All right, let's do this!
Oh shit.
Let's move.
Can we kill him in one round? Let's find out. Probably not. We'll find out.
On my blade.
What's the worst that could happen? We do this again?
What?
I'm just getting started.
Yep.
Sorry, everyone.
He just one-shots you. Blam. Well, I hope you brought some healing items.
Come at me with all you have.
Let's move.
That's actually pretty funny.
All right, let's do this.
Okay, for real this time.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Here I go.
What kind of food do we have at our disposal here? Do you have any defense and strength? Yeah, we do. Tough tail soup.
Yeah. That's pretty good.
Oh, nice miss. Counter? Good.
My turn. What? My turn.
I thought he was gonna miss again.
What? Here I go.
0 arts, huh? Too bad I have to heal myself. Alright, sounds good, Andy. See you next time. Get some rest.
My turn.
I'm just getting started.
Gather on my blade.
Just getting started.
This isn't.
Okay, it's safe for now.
We're just finishing. Ooh. Nice.
Looks like I win this one.
I should have expected no less. It's hard to believe how much your swordsmanship has improved in such a short period of time.
Don't sell yourself short, Eustace. If I'd held back even a little, I'd be the one kneeling on the ground right now. Your skills really shone through, both in the race and our duel.
I can't pretend to have held back either. The victory is well and truly yours, Reen.
Isn't that nice?
Eustace!
Reen! Eustace!
Are you both all right?
No. Apparently I broke Eustace's arm.
Oh, hey guys.
You're already finished?
Oh no. That's such a great out of context line right there. Hey, Gigolian, thank you very much for that raid. Welcome everybody from Gigolian's chat. Hail and well met everyone. Hope you're having a fantastic night tonight. It's great to see all of you. Everyone should go follow Gigolian, who was, I think, playing some more Final Fantasy XIV tonight.
You couldn't have waited?
Aw, you're already finished? Everybody, if this is your first time here, hello and welcome. I am the Sharply Dressed Man. We're playing some Trails of Cold Steel 2. You're just in time for Anime Night, Season 3, Episode 7. Things Elisa says to Reen for $1,000, yes. You couldn't have waited. Things Makia says to Reen for $500. How was your broadcast, Gego? It's good to see you.
The verdict should be plainly obvious.
Yeah, I managed to scrape through. It was pretty close, though.
Was it?
Does that mean you'll come back with us?
I fought with all my might.
All caught up on Hildebrand quests. You're gonna do your relic grinding now?
I performed to the very best of my abilities, holding nothing back. And even then, I couldn't compare to your strength and resolve. With that, I have no more reservations. The path I should take is the same as yours.
About time. And we're happy to have you with us, of course. We'll find the answers we seek together. And together, we'll bring Crow back too.
You can count on me.
Eustace is like, well, about that.
Starting today, I am a member of Class 7 once again. I'll show my father and brother just how I believe one bearing the name Alberea should live.
Honestly, you really know how to stir up drama.
I feel embarrassed just watching you two.
So do I, Celine. Starting to something new on Thursday? Nice. Any idea what? Or is it a secret?
There's nothing to feel embarrassed about. This is just part of how we are as a class.
That's very true.
There are some things you learn only by directly confronting those you care about. I know this much from experience. As do you. Do you not, Machias?
Sure, I guess.
Congratulations on reuniting nearly everyone in Class 7. I suppose now is the best time to start thinking about what to do next.
I wouldn't celebrate your paltry victory just yet.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Who was that?
Who was that?
Up there.
Up where? Oh, that's pretty obvious, isn't it?
Who are they?
That is a fantastic question, Emma.
One of them is wearing armor.
Nice clip, Devis.
Oh dear.
Good day to you, ladies and gentlemen of Class 7.
Good day to you, ma'am.
I'm afraid I've come to thoroughly put a damper on your reunion. I hope you don't mind.
She knows us?
Just who are you?
Well, at least one among you should already be familiar with me.
Hello, Loki.
But it wouldn't hurt to introduce myself for the benefit of the others. I am a lady after all.
Lady Duvally.
My name is Duvally. I'm the head knight of the Stallritter, an esteemed group led by Ouroboros' 7th Anguis in all her glory.
The Ouroboros group has an entire group of knights, of which there is a head knight? Pardon?
And it is by her order that I have come here today.
You're with Ouroboros?
So the Steel Maiden sent you, did she? Ugh, looks like our luck just ran out.
Might I ask if the Stallritter is somehow related to the Eisenritter? The name is eerily similar. Even their only difference in name is related, with iron and steel being two metals.
Yeah, she's got the princess, oh god. I want to say Lena, but it's like, that's just not the right name. Anyway. Yeah, she's got the two buns.
Oh, you're the Arseid, aren't you?
The Arseid. Yes.
Are you curious? I'll bet you are. Well, I'm not going to tell you.
Leia? Thank you.
Pardon?
I'm not gonna tell you. Ha! That's funny.
Does it bug you? Does it? Your curiosity is going to build and eat away at you until you can't even sleep at night.
What is wrong with this lady? Good grief.
Sucks to be you.
My god. I suddenly want to just punch her.
Is she really with Ouroboros?
I'm not quite that curious. I wouldn't want to pressure you into discussing something you aren't comfortable sharing.
Hold on a minute. There's no point in pretending you don't care. I know full well you do.
She doesn't act like it, but there's no doubting she's extremely powerful.
Indeed, she may not be an enforcer, but not for lack of skill. Although the power of the man beside her is even more frightening.
Leaving that aside for the moment, I've already introduced myself. It's only proper for you to do... Ugh! Why are you still up there? Get down here right this instant!
What do you need me for? You can handle them just fine yourself.
Oh, for goodness sake! You're supposed to be number 1. Would it kill you to even put the tiniest bit of effort into your job?
Wait, he's number 1? Oh no.
Number 1? Then he's an enforcer just like Sharon and Phantom Thief B.
Indeed, I happen to be number 9. An enforcer's number is not in any way indicative of their combat prowess.
Well, what does it mean then?
But by coincidence, his may actually be so. He's easily among the strongest in Ouroboros. Perhaps even the strongest.
Never tried fighting steel to see which one of us gets the top spot, though. That race before was kind of fun to watch, so let's see what you got.
McBurn. Oh, this is McBurn.
The name's McBurn. Some call me the almighty conflagration.
What a name. McBurn. Are you sure? Are you sure that's really your name? I get the sense you faked your ID, buddy.
And talk is cheap. I hate conversations that just drag on and on.
It's like a 6-year-old trying to figure out what to call themselves.
So let's skip to the good part, okay?
Oh, boy.
The power radiating from him is incredible.
What are those flames?
That's his McFire.
Shall we begin?
McFire, bro.
My swift swordsmanship was taught to me by my illustrious lord, the Steel Maiden.
Yeah, exactly. It's just one name, McBurn. Like Prince.
And you haven't a chance in hell of withstanding it.
I've gone to the trouble of coming down here. Do me a favor and try lasting a minute before you call it quits.
Your arrogance will be your undoing.
Give them everything you've got.
Of course!
Don't die too easy on me now.
Now, draw your weapons.
Let's move.
Okay. Well, he set Reen on fire. That's not good. Duvali. Alright, so just like Phantom Thief B, resistant to everything. The Dapper Detective? That's your new title? Gagolian the Dapper Detective? I like it, man. That's great. I decided on a new title too. And now that I've met McBurn, I'll be the McSharply dressed man. Alright? Slight difference, but I think it's significant. Welcome to my McStream.
There! Ha!
Come on.
Very well.
Now let's see. Suction, seal, delay, plus 25. She needs to get up there.
How nice.
Let's try again.
Now.
Try that again, lady.
Very well.
What do you even have? Let's see. Breath. He can heal. He's got a few air spells. Look sharply dressed man, the sartorial streamer. Yep, perfect. I love it. Rapid thrust 2. Delay plus 20 plus 20 and balance 20%. Rune blade. Noble command.
Now's our chance. Don't let it pass.
Leave this to me!
Your end is sure.
Ooh. What is fancy little portrait they have
My
for him
turn.
right there? That's nice. I like that. I feel like we have to go after Duvalie first, because McLovin here is stacked on HP. My goodness.
Shatter! Now's our chance!
Witness the severing chains. I'm afraid your fate is now sealed. Fall into death's embrace.
Yeah, I see the crit round. We're gonna use that with Laura. Stop setting him on
My
fire, you meanie. We gotta look for Cure Fire. Burn. All right, there we go. I smell its juice.
Yeah! That's pretty good.
Behold the might of the Arcade School! Radiant Wolf!
How are you still standing?
Gather on my blade.
Hey, Beth. Oh, damn.
You can take a little heat.
Very well.
Uh-oh. Who's he casting that on? Eustace? Buddy, sorry, but you're dead. You're dead.
If you would.
No problem.
All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save Eustace.
Break! Hope you're ready.
Today's the last day off.
You're finished.
Come on.
Oh, there goes Reen.
Sorry, everyone.
Very well. I leave this to you.
I'll handle this.
Don't worry. She's 100% gonna handle this.
Arcus, activate. Hup.
Thanks.
This is my secret weapon.
Hope you enjoyed your vacation.
Orbital energy. Judgment arrow.
Finish them. Yeah,
This is impossible.
that's one. Holy, holy, what? Stop! Stop it! Sir, quit it!
I wasn't strong enough.
This
I'm sorry.
this is rage, right? Oh my. Yeah, okay.
No.
McLovin didn't like the fact that we kept making fun of him. AP increased by 3, nice.
Man, is that really what you call everything you got?
This can't be happening.
Bird! Bird!
How can they be so strong?
I've never fought anyone so strong in my life. Not by a long shot.
I didn't expect we would have a chance against him head on.
We were able to knock that knight down at least.
Ugh. I can't believe I lost to mere students.
And of course, one of them had to be an Arsaid. This is so humiliating!
What does she have against the Arsaids? Exactly.
Oh, give me a break. Were you even trying? I thought you beat Luve once. Hard to believe with that sorry side of a fight.
I did. Granted, he won the other 99 or so battles. And I was! I simply slipped, that's all!
Whoops.
Interesting. You mixed by any chance?
Say what? It's a little rude.
What are you talking about? Nothing. If you haven't noticed yourself, I'm not gonna be the one to tell you. If you haven't, it's probably not much anyway.
Huh? What do you...
Anyway, I'm out of here. You can take care of handing him over to the Duke.
You can't possibly be serious! You won't help even a teensy bit? It's a little much to handle all by myself.
Nah, I'm tired of this already. Maybe if one of them could seriously give me a run for my Mira, I'd consider it, but...
One run for your Mira coming right up.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Huh? It couldn't be.
It couldn't be. But it is.
She finally made it.
Yeah, get him.
Where did that come from?
Nice.
Looks like I was right to hurry. I wasn't expecting to find you fighting monsters of this caliber.
You're... Instructor Sarah?
There she is. She's back. Instructor Sarah Valentine, at your service.
Sorry for the wait. But don't you worry your pretty little heads none. Now that I'm here, I won't let them lay a finger on you. How could I call myself your homeroom teacher if I did?
Thanks.
You're the purple lightning, aren't you?
What was your first clue? Exactly, Duvali.
Huh. Hey, I've heard of you. Really? What? Ha!
We aren't dreaming, are we?
Was this your doing, Eustace?
I used a secret channel to contact her. She was to be our insurance if things took a turn for the worse.
And she's late? Some insurance.
Really?
I'm delighted to see that you're well, Lady Sarah.
Thanks, I guess. Still, looks like you've been fighting some of your old pals for the sake of my kids. And I can give credit where it's due. Thanks. And I'm glad to see you're okay, Reem.
She had to go down a few beers before getting up and coming out here.
Not that you dream of forgetting the promise you made, I've got a glass of beer with your name on it.
Of course I wouldn't.
That's my boy. Until we've done that, don't even think about dying. Because if you break your promise, you'll be subjected to a little thing I like to call homework from hell.
Homework from hell. Is that where she assigns him homework when he's dead?
Ugh. Do you seriously want to keep fighting? Surely you don't believe you'll win because you're an A-rank bracer.
Uh-oh. Is that a challenge? Are you questioning my power?
You ask me, this is more like it. Not like there are any towns nearby I can burn down, so maybe it's time I stopped holding back.
Stay away from him.
Green fights all the instructors by himself. In hell.
Just like...
Hold on a moment! I know I said I wanted help, but I'd rather you didn't set me on fire in the process.
McBurn says, Muck, be quiet. I'll set fire to whatever I want to.
What the devil are you doing up there?
Uh-oh, wait, what?
The hell?
That sounds like...
Is that Eustace's dad?
Isn't that Duke Albarea?
Father? Arno?
Lord Eustace.
Eustace, what is the meaning of this? You dare to leave a letter like that and simply disappear? Have you gone mad?
Letter?
Hey, Duke, you mind staying out of this? I was getting all fired up there before you came and ruined everything.
Silence! This has nothing to do with you. I will not stand for behavior like this, Eustace. You will do as I say. Your selfish actions will smear mud on the good Albarea name. Is that what you want?
My intentions are as I outlined in the contents of that letter. I intend to walk my own path with my classmates at my side.
He already knew. He already decided and told his dad before he met us on that airship and did the whole, oh, I have to race you on my horse and you're on your motorcycle thing.
I have no wish to dirty the Albarea name. On the contrary, I wish to find for myself how I should live as one who bears it.
Eustace.
What is this drivel? I always knew what a mistake it was to accept you into this family.
He had to be Sundara about it. Yeah, right, exactly.
Come forth, Knights of Kreutzen!
What? Oh! Okay. So he's just gonna stick his soul dots on us.
Oh boy, here comes trouble.
These must be the soul dots from Oryx Fort.
I don't recognize that one either.
It must be a new model.
Heavily armored soul dot Hector. Okay.
Yeah, there goes any interest I had left. Have a blast. See ya.
You always be so indifferent!
They can just teleport?
Reen!
Right.
It's time.
Looks like it's your turn to shine.
Who's ready for some extra dose of anime?
Then,
No matter the results, we can't turn back. Take care, Master Reen.
Heed my call.
Valimar, the Ashen Knight!
It's time! Let's go! Activation sequence!
Acknowledged.
Begin! Ooh, there we go. And Reen's gonna do what Elisa loves and jump off the cliff.
An ash-colored knight?
An ash-colored knight?
So that's the foul fiend that caused trouble for the soldiers from the Twin Dragons Bridge.
Oh, so that's the Ashen Knight?
The very same great knight that fought near Trista at that.
And I can sense even more mana coming from it now than I could then.
At least he's faster. Yeah, he got here quick.
Its form is most impressive.
Do it.
Go forth, my knights!
Valimar says, my codpiece can cut you in half. What chance do you have?
With them in our custody, The top spot in the Alliance is as good as mine. Show them the terrifying strength of the newest addition to our army.
Yes, Your Grace.
Ooh, do I get to fight that armored car too?
That one looks tough. Heavily armored, too.
That thing's got like howitzers on its back, and it's really chunky.
But I'm sure Valimar can take it.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Right! Let's do this! I'm counting on you, Valimar!
It's huge! Have you seen it?
Understood.
Look at that thing. Behold its magnificence.
All right, you ready?
I'm ready. I have to go after that? That's not fair. Do I go after the car first? I think so. This thing's gonna die quickly, right?
Do this.
All right, let's see. Actually, it probably doesn't have many weak spots in that case. Ooh. What can he do? Chivalry runes? Link attack is Sacred Blade. She gets Crescent Shell. Radiant Wings. Oh, that's really nice.
Sorry, would you mind?
I'll take it from here.
What is Crescent Shell? What does this do? 25% defense. All right, so she gives him defense up. If I had to guess, Radiant Wings is attack up?
Understood.
Strength plus 25%. Yep.
I leave this to you.
I'll handle this.
Was it powering up? I think it's powering up. All right, do you want the head, the arms, or the body? Let's go for the head. It's tiny and small. And... Oh, baby! Weak head.
Bring it on!
Is that all? Is that all?
Eraser cannon?
No problem.
Burst drive. So that's probably speed up.
Sorry, would you mind?
Understood.
Three deadly slashes, 100% chance to unbalance, cannot be guarded. This thing has 162,000 hit points. Wow. Yeah, I'm guessing that I can't unbalance the car. Right? I just don't think that's possible. Well, this has impede too. I didn't notice that.
It's working. Keep it up. This is bad.
Bring it on!
Is that all? Is that all?
I want to try out this. Oh, I can't. I don't have enough CP. 110 CP for that
My
move.
turn.
Let's see. 50% hit points.
Allow me.
There we go. That thing has giant cannons and hasn't used them a single time yet. It's trying to conserve ammunition.
Gotcha!
That's it.
Leave this
Just
to
a
me.
little more.
Wow. That is a lot of damage.
Wait, just one more.
Oh, there it goes. It's on cannon duty now.
Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
Wait, he gets to go twice? It's cheating.
Onward!
I want to see
I
what
leave this to
Chivalry
you.
Runes
Show you
does.
how it's done.
Attacks with silver blades. Defense and arts defense minus 25%. Oh, that's actually really nice. We're about to get blasted, though.
Allow me.
Oh, it hasn't even gone yet. Oh. I see.
Gotcha!
This is bad.
Gotcha! Let's go! Gotcha!
Oh, we have to do two more before we can do a united attack.
I'll help.
Let's go! Gotcha!
I'll handle this.
All right, let's see. Chivalry Runes. Ooh. Sweet. Look at that.
Gotcha!
I was hoping to get the unbalance there so we could finish this guy.
Very well.
Moonlight Blade. Dragon Blade. Ooh. Oh, that sounds sick.
I leave this to you.
Understood.
Let's give this a shot. After we heal, of course.
Allow me!
Gotcha!
Oh, here we go.
Let's go!
Dragon Blade.
Leave it to me!
Go! Dragon Blade!
Oh, buddy.
That's it. Just a little more.
Onward!
You don't stand a chance, sir.
Take this!
Let's go!
Go for three!
Dragon Blade number 2.
Go! Dragon Blade!
You're gonna keep fighting me?
Well done. You did great that time.
How about the rest of you? I'll take you all on. Good night, Sir Curry. How are you?
This can't be happening. How could our new soldat be defeated?
Damn you.
You think he's ready, Celine?
I like how he puts it into his bag of holding, basically. It's just like, whoop, there it goes. It's gone now.
He should be.
Ready for what? Oh, he's going to Spirit Path.
Reen,
Give us a hand, Emma. We're going to open the spirit path.
right.
transportation spell?
Everybody in.
Time to make our escape.
Wait! Eustace! You can't leave like this. I won't allow it.
Farewell for now, Father. Please give my regards to Rufus as well.
Oh, the little bow?
It is my dearest wish that you won't repeat the mistake you made with Ymir a second time. Arno, might I ask you to return the horse I borrowed to the mansion?
As you wish, Lord Eustace.
Wait! Wait, I say! That is an order, Eustace!
There he goes. Goodbye. You know, he probably could have just used the codpiece as a sword. With the last of Class 7 found, they left Berea hard, but even with all of them finally together, their feelings remained mixed. The reunion itself was a reason for joy, and yet each of them was left with a nasty sense of foreboding at the forefront of their minds. They were face to face with the Alliance's leading generals, as well as a newer, more powerful kind of soldat. That, along with the realization of just how powerful Ouroboros' enforcers could be, left them with happiness and fear in equal measure. Guided by Valimar, they made their way back to Ymir. Yeah, McBurn is serious. I'm looking forward to fighting that guy again. Well, we're back. Sorry for overworking you like that, Valimar. That is not a concern. With every battle that is overcome, my operational efficiency increases. This is a sign that you too are growing, my Awakener. Me? I will return to a state of inactivity. Should you require me, you need only to call my name. Looks like he fell asleep. Yeah, the whole "are you mixed" thing. Yeah. When he got to the point where he was just spamming that spell on me that did 20,000 damage, yeah, it was a little broken. We should let him rest for a while. Eustace. Eustace! Are you sure you're okay with leaving things that way? With your dad, I mean. I made my decision. I have no regrets. And now that I've made it, I intend to always look forward, not backwards. It's a great way to look at it, Eustace. Just don't go overexerting yourself. Huh, it's disturbing to hear you try to comfort me. My, you've all matured so much since I last saw you. I couldn't be prouder. They've all gone through so much to come this far. So it seems. What's that? The Orbital bike was brought here too? The Orbital bike? Was it transported here along with us? Well, it was fairly close by. It must have been drawn into the spirit path. I could just see the cutscene. Like, Valimar and Class 7 are flying it through the spirit path, and the Orbital bike is just kind of like floating along with them. Eustace and Sarah joined the party! Yes! Rena and Eustace can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. Rena and Sarah can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. I need Eustace and Machias to be able to Overdrive when linked with one another. With Rena acting as a medium, Toval and Sarah can now use Overdrive when linked with one another. Now that all of Class 7 has assembled, the number of Overdrive icons in battle has increased to 2. Oh, nice. This will allow you to save up a second Overdrive for later use. These can be used immediately, one after another, too, allowing for new strategic possibilities. That's really cool. That's really cool. You have 2 charges of Overdrive now. Sarah, Claire, Sharon, exactly. Let's take all of the chaperones with us. Sarah, Claire, Sharon, Toval. B, Emma, Laura. Done.
Welcome home, Reen. I see you were able to find the rest of your classmates.
Yeah, this is everyone.
It sure wasn't easy.
Someone didn't make it easy to find them, though.
Regardless, we wouldn't have been able to make it here if not for you all coming to find us. Thank you.
And naturally, that goes for you too, Celine.
Yeah, whatever.
Celine has actually helped out quite a bit, so thank you, Celine.
It's good to see you guys again.
Everyone say thank you, Celine.
The winds must have been on your side.
Okay, my turn!
Uh-oh. What? What did... No!
Aw, why'd you move out of the way?
Because you were trying to hug me, obviously.
Oh, come on. You know you want to.
While I'd expected you to come back with your classmates, I didn't think you'd come back with Sarah, too. Not that anything had ever happened to you, of all people.
Thanks, I guess.
It certainly has gotten lively around here.
It sure has. You're looking a lot better, Dad.
I'm still a ways from being back to my old self, but I'm finding it a lot easier to walk around. Toval and Captain Claire have kindly been handling both the village's security and correspondence with the other regions, which means I can focus on my health.
We're not doing anything special, really.
We're just glad that you've been getting better.
That's not true at all. You've done so much for us, I don't even know where to begin thanking you. And Reen, I want you to know that we're both so proud of what you've accomplished. It couldn't have been easy coming this far, but you did it. You should hold your head high.
Thanks, Mom. Oh, I wouldn't have been able to do any of it alone. It was only possible because everyone was with me.
Well, I think we've been standing out here long enough. I've had rooms prepared for you all at the Phoenix Wing, so go ahead and rest there.
Oh, okay. I was wondering where everyone was going to be staying. Like, 9 people from Class 7, all of the chaperones that we've now rescued or liberated or convinced to join our cause.
Oh, nice.
Nice. Oh, nice.
Isn't that where we stayed during our last visit?
That's the one. I imagine you must all be exhausted after all that's transpired in the past few days.
The open-air bath's finally been repaired, too.
Uh-oh. If the open-air bath's been repaired, that means open-air bath cutscenes.
If you get the chance, you should enjoy a nice, relaxing bath after all your hard work.
I agree. Save. We're still in Act 1, by the way. Thus, they left the Phoenix Wings to recover from the exhaustion that had built up over the past few days. Thanks to the manager's kindness, they had the building largely to themselves, so they enjoyed a relaxing dinner and a soak in the springs. And after agreeing that they would discuss what to do next the following afternoon, they returned to their rooms to sleep. Is that true, Thebes? Kenpachi. One of my favorite characters from Bleach. Meanwhile, at the Phoenix Wings... Are we just in time for the Hot Springs cutscene? Yes, we are. Reen's by himself. Who will it be that joins him? It's so peaceful tonight. Everyone's probably fast asleep by now. We might have all spent our time apart in different ways, all with different things on our minds. But now we're finally back together as a class. It wasn't easy getting this far, but we have one less thing to worry about now. And I owe it all to Elisa's support and encouragement. It's thanks to her that I've been able to make it this far. Hang in there, Elise. I'll bring you and Princess Alphen back safely, I promise. And when I do, I'll be sure to thank you again for giving me all I needed to come as far as I have. We still have to sit down and discuss what we're going to do from here on out, too. Can we even figure something like that out by tomorrow? I've got to bring at least some ideas to the table, but what? I'm happy we're together again, but We've got a lot to decide about our future, and it's something we need to decide as a team. Everyone's had their own challenges to face and problems to conquer, but each of them faced what they were given head on. We ended up apart, but no one lost hope. Instead, everyone tried to make the best out of the circumstances they were dealt. Thinking back on our reunions, I think the one who left the strongest impression was... Oh, who left the strongest impression? Oh, baby. Rean being a leader? Yes. Should we play, like, roulette? It was definitely... Pick a best girl. It was definitely Emma. Boom. Claire? I think it would have to be Emma. All this time, she's been fighting alone, unable to tell any of us her true identity or why she was doing what she did. That must have been so hard on her. Did she feel like an outsider? What was it like never being able to ask for our support? And yet she did all she could to fulfill her duties as a witch while being a loyal and kind classmate to us. Pick with your heart. That's what I always tell Gego. I'm like, do whatever makes you happy. Just, let your heart guide you. I wish I could be like her. I wish I could be that strong.
Rean?
Uh-oh. Is it Emma? What is she doing here? I mean, not that I mind.
Emma?
Wow. That towel looks good on her.
I didn't think anyone else would come here so late at night. Sorry, I'll get out now.
No, you shouldn't have to do that. I'm so sorry. I had no idea that anyone was in here. Still, this might be the perfect chance for us to sit down and talk.
Pardon?
Time to talk.
It feels wonderful to bathe here during the winter. I love the feeling of warmth coursing through your entire body while relaxing.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. It's my favorite time of the year to relax in the springs, too. But never mind that. Are you sure you're comfortable with both of us being here, Emma?
It's pretty late, and with the two of us, it's kind of,
I see what you mean.
Her face is all red. Is she already blushing?
Still, I'm modestly covered, so I don't think it's too much of a problem. I'd appreciate it if you didn't stare at me so much, however. Although, I can't blame you too much. I'm the one who decided to come in to begin with.
I can't blame you too much for staring.
I wasn't doing it on purpose. Sorry. Anyway, you said you wanted to talk, right? Was it about anything in particular?
Yes, as it so happens. I wanted to thank you, Rean.
Thank me? Thank me for what? I don't feel like I've done anything that warrants being thanked.
Well, everything, I suppose. I wanted to thank you for surviving all this time so that we could meet again. And I wanted to thank you for coming all the way to Legram to get us. Crow may not be with us, but you're the reason the rest of us are together again.
I think that's a bit of a stretch.
That bunny's kind of ruining the mood over there on his shoulder.
Besides, it was only because of you guys that I was able to do anything at all.
Oh, that's so sweet of you to say. Everyone contributed something in some way. However, I believe Class 7 can only be what it is with you at its center. We all believed you would get back on your feet and fight, and it's because you pulled through that we made it this far. I feel that way, and I know everyone else does too. So, thank you, Rean.
wrong with him?
It took a lot of courage to come in here and tell you that, you know.
Why is he laughing at her?
I'm sorry. I wasn't laughing at you. It just finally hit home that everything Elise said was true. I had no idea that everyone was thinking of me as much as they were, or that so many people were looking out for me. It just made me realize all over again how blind I've been all this time. So I couldn't help but laugh at myself.
Oh, I forgot that there was actually an emote about that.
I see.
That's funny. Oh,
Our
wow.
bonds are stronger than you realize. They won't be broken so easily, Reen. I hope you never forget that.
Don't worry, I won't. And now that Class 7 is together again, I'm sure we'll be able to go back to the Academy one day. As long as we don't give up, I know we can make that a reality.
Almost, but not quite, exactly. The Titus laugh is next level, as far as that goes. It's like, it's unbelievable. This was pretty good, though, gotta say.
So, let's give it everything we've got.
Of course.
Of course. Wow. Your bond with Emma strengthened. 600 points. Look at that. Unbelievable. Three days later, Ymir rests day 3. Man. So are all of the cutscenes effectively like the person saying, thank you for bringing us back together, Reen? Appreciate you so much, and Class 7 knows it's a very existence to you? Okay, our meeting at the Phoenix Wings cafeteria isn't until this afternoon, which means I've got plenty of time to figure out what we can do beforehand. Maybe it'd help to ask the others about what's on their minds too. Yeah, sounds like a plan. Received some bonding points. This time, Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah have 2 bonding events each that can be viewed instead of 1. Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah, huh? Talking to one of these characters after viewing their first bonding event will allow you to view their second. I have 7 points to spend. Oh, buddy. Unreal. So we have so many people we can talk to. We got, was it Laura, Emma, Eustace, and Sarah? Those 4? No, 2 on Emma for sure. Right? 2 on Emma. I want to do a Sharon and a Claire, so that's 4. Do you want to do 2 on Sarah? That'd be 6. And then a Fee? How's that sound? Claire, Sharon, Emma, Sarah, Fee? I have 7. Emma bonding is always a nice investment. Yeah. Yeah, it is. Who is here? Oh, it's Claire and Milliam, I want to say. Oh, it's Elisa. His recovery is coming along nicely, but the battle isn't over yet. He still needs to rest as much as he can. There is no medicine more effective than time. Hey, Dad. Father Bernard is always so dependable when it comes to medical care. I feel like I'm back to my old self again, which means it's about time I got out of bed and returned to business as usual. I'd strongly advise against that. You still need rest. And while I'm sure you're feeling out of shape from all the bed rest, I'd also advise against going out hunting. But when can I and I go out hunting again? Your injuries were so great we could have lost you. For peace of mind, I'd like to keep an eye on your condition for another week. A whole week? Well, if we must. This passion for hunting is still as strong as ever, I see. Do. Hi, Mom. We'll be meeting with your classmates today, yes? Yeah, there are a few things we need to cover before going forward. Plus, we need to talk about Elise and the princess, too. That determination in your eyes is so like your father's. No matter what path you choose to follow, always know that you have our support. Just remember to take care of yourself, alright? I will, I promise. Thanks, Mom. She's like, I packed you a lunch. Be sure to eat. Alright, so... Okay, I thought for a second that the Milliam and Claire were in the Schwartz Manor. Just, I don't know, for some reason I thought that the mansion was on the south side. Okay, so double Emma, double Sarah, Claire, Sharon, Fee. This dog's named Badeau, right? He's cute. Yeah, Dad raised him to be a hunting dog, believe it or not. He's a sweetie, though. Looks like a smart one to me. Petting him is pretty relaxing, too. I'll stay with him for a bit while I think about what we should do. Come to think of it, it's just about feeding time. We're gonna feed the dog with Fee? Classic. Yeah, let's go. Want to help me feed him? Sure, I'd like that. Be right back. Gotta go get his food. Let's feed the dog! This is such a wholesome bonding event, I gotta say, right? Feed the dog, pet the dog, relax. How's that taste? Good? Look, he's wagging his tail. Sorry for not being able to spare much time for you and Arthur, Badeau. Woof, woof. He says it's okay. Smart doggy. Can you understand what dogs are saying or something? No, I'm just guessing based on how he acts and barks. Back in the Corps, I used to look after the military monsters a lot. Really? That sounds like an awfully dangerous job for you to be doing. Well, I did get bitten sometimes at first, but after one of the caretakers showed me what to do, they stopped. The way you talk about your time there, it's hard to believe the Jaeger Corps you were in is one of the strongest. Is Zephyr unusual by Jaeger standards? I guess. The boss was pretty easygoing, but it was always hard to tell what he was thinking. You remember what I told you at Motter Park, right? How they taught me survival skills and all that? Zeno and Leo taught me how to set traps in the art of close quarters combat. Can't imagine what it must have been like living that kind of life day to day. But it's easier to see how you came to think of them as family. Yeah, we were family. Until they all left me behind after the boss died. They were her family until they all abandoned her at the same time. I just want to know why. Why they all had to leave me behind. And now that I might have a chance to, I don't want to let it pass me by. Even if it won't be easy getting it out of them. Still. Aw, he licked her. I think even I understood what he was saying this time. Try not to overthink it. Something along those lines. There's no reason you need to try and find out alone. Not when you've got all of us with you. If that's what you want to know, we'll all make it work out. You will? You're right. How could things not work out when I've got you guys? Well, that was wholesome. There's the bike. It's Angelica's orbital bike. I'll have to take good care of this in Angelica's place. At least they've got it up on some stands. That's nice. Lord Teo's condition improving has no doubt caused Arthur to perk up as well. He truly loves his master, I can tell you that. I'll have to be sure to keep him well brushed for when Lord Teo is fit to ride him again. Even the air here feels clean. It's not hard to see why Yun Ka Fai is so fond of this village. I hope that I'll get the chance to bring Father and Klaus here one day. We'd be happy to have them, and don't worry, I'm sure you'll have plenty of chances once the war's over. I hope so. I suppose that's another reason for us to hasten its conclusion. But I'm still at a loss as to how, though. What should we do, I wonder? Alright, so we're not bonding with Laura this time. We simply don't have enough points. I want to go talk to Elisa. What are you doing in here, Elisa? Your mother told me that I could find some tools in here, so here I am. I need them for the work I'm going to be doing on the orbital bike. Wait, she's working on the bike? Do you know how the bike works well enough to do that? I guess I shouldn't be surprised since she's, you know, the granddaughter of the founder of the Rhineford Company. Or prior CEO. Well, an engine's an engine, right? I should be able to tinker with it. After all Angelica's done for us, I at least want to make sure she gets her precious bike back in top condition. Alright. Good luck. Have fun with that. Try not to break it. Alright, let's see. Who else? Sharon is at the store, so let's go talk to her. Mr. Gizmo's an amazing craftsman. All he needs is some wood, and he can fix just about anything. You know, like how he patched up our roofs when they were charred, he even fixed the open-air bath. Come to think of it, there are a lot of really cool guys in Ymir. It's like everyone here is really good at something. I can't figure out who I want to be like most. Doing some shopping, Sharon? That's right. Since you'll all be gathering for a discussion in the Phoenix Wings, I thought I might help out in the kitchen. I also thought I could prepare some food for your father, seeing as your mother has other business to attend to. That's awfully generous of you, thanks. With several Ouroboros members having recently revealed themselves to us, I can't help but assume they're up to something. I'd like you to know, Reen, that no matter what happens, my alliance will always lie with you and your classmates. Please, ensure that whatever you decide on this afternoon is something you can do without regret. Sharon. I swear we will. Glad to have your support. Till the end of time. Wait. He wants me to help her with the cooking? I mean, I guess we could, but... Reen, you're not a fantastic cook. Sorry to say, buddy, but you're just not very good at it. You're kind of mediocre at most things, but you make a mean pizza. Okay, so I saved up quite a bit of U material. We can... Oh, we're too short. We're two U material short of getting a passionate rouge. I can't believe it. Oh. I thought for sure we'd make it. There's still a chance, though, because I think we have a little, we're gonna have a little go hunt some stuff section, so we might get two there. Here's hoping. Morning, Reen. You've got some meeting today, right? Yeah, Class 7's finally back together again. So we just need to hash out what we're gonna do from here on out. Makes sense? You know, hearing you talk like this makes me think Thor's was exactly what you needed. It's nice seeing you so focused, but don't get so caught up in your thoughts that you forget to take a break now and then. Sure, it's just planning, but that's the easy part. What comes next is the tough part. You need to find some time to relax, okay? Got it. Don't worry, I will. Claire? Hello? Captain Claire, is something wrong? Hello, Reen. It's nothing major. I just received an update from one of my men that contains some information I found personally relevant. Oh, well, I won't pry. But at the risk of sounding condescending, try not to push yourself too hard. Today's one of the few chances we'll get to rest. I appreciate the concern. Still, you have bigger things to worry about than my well-being. Like the future of Class 7, for example. With the town's defenses as solid as they are, now's the perfect time to sit back and figure all of that out. She's putting on a brave face, but I can tell she's more exhausted than she's letting on. Spend some time with Captain Claire? Yes. Well, since we're so well defended, why don't we both take a little time to unwind? They have billiards at the Phoenix Wings if you're interested. What do you say? Billiards? Well, let's play some billiards with Claire. That seems fine. Well, given how many people we have trying to keep the town safe, sure, I'll take you up on that offer. She's gonna run the table, man. Welcome back, Ego. Look at that! I can't believe you just pocketed all the balls in one shot. Fortunately, they all moved exactly how I calculated that they would. I'm sorry, I've ended the game before you even had the chance to take a shot, haven't I? Thinking about it, games like these seem like exactly the kind of thing you'd be good at. I was probably walking into a bear trap the moment I invited you. Granted, I should have at least tried to hold back a little. Sorry. Lecter would have done a better job of making the game more enjoyable for both sides, all the while leaving certain elements up to chance to keep things interesting. That lines right up with my impression of him too. I always did peg him for a trickster. Still, I wish I was a better player. I'd be able to put up a halfway decent fight in that case. Well, how about I give you a few pointers while we're here? You don't mind? Not at all. I can teach you some valuable skills that are guaranteed to help. Making good use of them will be down to you, but they should allow you to improve your score while playing. Well, if you're sure that you don't mind. Please teach me how to play pool, Claire. Claire then started happily teaching Reen how to play more effectively. She made even explanations on complicated issues and techniques sound simple, going through every step with limitless kindness and patience. And thanks to that, he was able to improve an astonishing amount in a relatively short period of time. Yeah, right, exactly. I don't know how I'm supposed to hold this cue stick. Can you show me how I'm supposed to hold this, please? I'm sorry, I still don't quite get it. Well done. That's the 9-ball pocketed as well. Thanks. To be honest, this is the first time I've been able to pocket all the balls without making a single mistake. You really are natural at teaching. I wouldn't have been able to do anything at all if you weren't such a capable pupil. If you have any other questions, feel free to ask. I'm happy to keep practicing with you if you're up for it. Really? You're a kind person, Captain. What makes you say that? Well, it's true. You went out of your way to help us countless times on our field studies. And now you've chosen to accompany us here and help with protecting the village. It's easy to forget sometimes that you're part of the RMP or an Ironblood. It feels like you're always there, watching over us from the shadows. And I really do appreciate it. I think you're overstating how much I've really done. I'm a Thor's graduate as well, after all, so I can't help but want to look out for others from the Academy. In some ways, I just want to act like I'm still there, looking out for my classmates like an upperclassman would. Well, whatever your reasons, that doesn't change that I'm still grateful. I can't say for sure, seeing as I only have a younger sister. But if I had an older one, I have a feeling she would be just like you. Did you just sister zone Claire? Reen? Oh, there we go. Captain? What was that all about? Don't mind me. Please, try to think of it as nothing more than a meaningless gesture. Well, if you say so. Regardless, I intend to continue doing whatever I can to aid you in the future. My primary duty may be to serve the Railway Military Police and carry out the will of Chancellor Osborne, but I have no reason to believe that I'll ever be anything other than an ally to you and Class 7. I wouldn't have it any other way. I know that any help you can give will go a long way for us. While Reen still had no idea what prompted her sudden embrace, he wasn't able to press the subject further. Their conversation now over, they silently made their way back outside. Yeah, she just hugged him all of a sudden. Your bond with Captain Claire strengthened. Level 3. Powerful strike and counterattack. I'm super bored, so I'm thinking I might check out the souvenir shop. What kind of stuff do you think they've got over there? Think it's cool? We're about to have a major discussion about your class's future? How can you be bored? Okay, don't answer that, but you could at least brainstorm something to contribute to the discussion. Nope. You know I'm never gonna come up with anything, and no matter what you decide, it doesn't change things for me. One way or another, Lammy and I are gonna keep on fighting with you guys. You just pick a path and we'll bust it open. Good to know, but we do value your opinion, so you might want to think things over. Yeah, okay. Souvenir shopping with Million. So everyone's at the tavern. And Gaius is over at the chapel again. I wonder what Elise and Princess Alphen are up to right now. I'd like to believe they're safe and unharmed, but I can't say I have that much faith in the Alliance. I just wish we could hear something about them. Rumor, fact, anything. The Giga Brain is to just make up a rumor yourself. And then start telling other people that rumor. Need a rumor? Make a rumor. Have I checked the snowboarding place? Not yet. You found all your classmates now, right? Good news, good news! And you know what we do during good times, right? We drink! Come on, Gerald, a toast to Reen's classmates. Maybe if that was genuinely what you were celebrating, but you just want an excuse to drink. I know you do. Damn it, you got me. Some things never change. Hey there! Congrats on finally getting all of your classmates back together. I'm glad to see they're all safe, too. Not like they ever seemed like the kind of people who'd go down easily. Yeah, you're right. The hard part's still yet to come, though. We might all finally be reunited, but now we need to sit down and decide exactly what it is we need to do to make a difference. Well, good luck with that. By the way, completely unrelated, but do you mind if I ask you a small favor? Favor? It's not often you ask favors of me. You see, we've got a noble called Annabelle staying here at the moment, but I haven't seen her since she left to go fishing yesterday. Uh-oh, what happened? She's been gone for a whole day? That's right. She's always seemed to be crazy about her fishing, but this is the first time she's been gone this long. It's the middle of winter too, so I'm a bit worried about her. If you're free, I'd really appreciate it if you went to look for her. Yeah, I can help you out there. Our discussion isn't until a bit later. If she went out to fish, I'm guessing she's probably somewhere in the valley behind the village. That's what I figured too. The hard part's finding out how far down the path she's gone. I don't have any leads there either, and you're just gonna have to comb it from top to bottom. Alright, I'll be sure to bring her back as soon as I can. Ooh, stranger than fishing. Truth is stranger than fishing? Really? The guild should probably follow your guys' example and figure out what we're going to do next, to be honest. Hopefully we'll be able to keep working with you guys. Might be easier now that Sarah's showed up again. I'm down if you are. There you go. But yeah, leave worrying about guild stuff to us. You guys got your own stuff to take care of. I don't mind if you focus on Class 7 for a while, but don't forget that we've got a full-fledged witch to worry about. And to be honest, I think the sooner we deal with her, the better. Before the time comes, you might want to try hardening up that bleeding heart of yours. Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. I do hope she'll give us the chance to talk things out first. That's the kind of soft-hearted thinking I was warning you about. This is not my conversation to enter. That noble was working on something in the plaza yesterday. She said she was improving her fishing tackle or something. She's pretty weird for a noble. She's also, like, dirt poor, evidently. So, she's out there camping, roughing it. It's so wonderful to be back with Celine again. Is it? Because it doesn't sound like it is. Now I can focus on how we should act from here on out. Not that that will be a particularly easy decision. Yeah, we were glad to have you weighing in on the matter, though. Oh, I just remembered. There's something I need to buy from the shop in the village. Oh? I can't tell you what it is, I'm afraid. It's a secret. I have no idea what she's talking about, but she sure looks happy about it. Better get used to that, Reen. Okay, now I'm getting curious. Spend time with Emma? Yes. I know Celine's not allowed, but do you mind if I join you with your shopping? If it's okay, I mean. I know the shop here pretty well, so I might be able to help you find whatever it is you're looking for. Really? That would be lovely. But you've got to stay here, Celine. Reen and I can handle this on our own, so don't even try to follow us. Fine, whatever. All this secrecy's creeping me out anyway. There's a fire over there she can go, you know, go to sleep next to. Reen and Emma left a slightly sulky Celine behind and took off to the store to buy whatever it was Emma was searching for. Here we go, the color looks just right too. That's wool, right? I didn't know you could knit. I used to do it quite often back home, actually. I've been working on a scarf for Celine for a while now as a sort of reunion present. It's almost done too, but I ran out of wool, so I came here to buy some more. Oh, really? In that case, why not finish it in our living room? That way, you should be able to work on it without her finding out about the surprise. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you, Reen. After showing Emma to the mansion's living room, Reen decided to sit and accompany her as she worked, the both of them enjoying the soothing warmth of the fire. Emma, sitting there knitting, is adorable. I made some tea, Emma. Wow, that looks great so far. Why, thank you, Reen. I think this deep blue color will really suit her personally. Yeah, definitely. I can't wait to see how it'll look when it's done. It's nice to see how close the two of you are. Close? Do you really think so? She's certainly important to me, but at the same time, she's not exactly pleasant to me most of the time either. I don't think she means any harm by it. Don't tell her I said this, but she was really worried about you the whole time we were separated. I know for a fact that she cares about you, even if she has a tough time putting it into words. Really? Thanks for telling me. We've been together since the day I was born, but I guess I still have a hard time reading her. Once I began training to become a full-fledged witch, she became my familiar. So, in a sense, she's like a sister to me. Really? I'm kind of jealous. As far as siblings go, it's like you two can be completely open with one another. But when it comes to Elise, I always find myself holding back from saying what I'm really thinking. You say that, but I'm sure Selene is still keeping plenty of things from me. I can certainly be more open with her than I can with Vita, though, at least. If you don't mind my asking, how are the two of you related anyway? Oh, this is actually really interesting. We're gonna get some lore about Vita and Emma. You said she was something of a sister to you when we first found out her true identity? She's a sister in the sense that we both trained to become witches together. I always admired and looked up to her, both for her skill in witchcraft and her beautiful voice. Even now, I feel like I'll never be able to catch up to her in terms of raw talent. I see. Wait, they were classmates at the witch school? Maybe you can, maybe you can't. All you can do is keep trying, really. I suppose. One thing's for certain. You won't be able to catch up with her in a day. You didn't learn how to knit that scarf in a day, right? That took time. Catching up to Vita shouldn't feel any different. All you can do is keep trying to better yourself. When you put it that way, you have a point. Thank you for the encouragement, Reen. I feel a lot better now. Aww. They have a familial resemblance? Well, Emma just said that they aren't sisters. Eventually, Emma finished knitting the scarf and promptly delivered it to Celine. And while she may not have put it in the words, it was obvious from her purring that she was very pleased. Alright, so she didn't say that they aren't sisters. What she said was, when she said that they were like sisters, she meant that they went to school together. Cover and auto charge. Ooh, what is auto charge? The sound of that. Alright, time for Emma, round 2. You ready? I'm so glad that Celine ended up liking this scarf after all. Even if she is still too embarrassed to wear it. I'm not embarrassed. I'm just distraught that you wasted your time and energy making something for me. Make sure you get some rest now, okay? I will. They're so happy together. There's gotta be some place where we can unwind together. Maybe you could go to the, outdoor spa. Again. Reen. In that case, why don't the three of us head out for the footbath? We got more than enough time, it's a great place to relax. Oh, that does sound like a good idea. Inviting a cat to a bath? Yeah, I'll pass, thanks. Suit yourself, Celine. We'll see you later then. Nice. This feels wonderful. Celine was right. About what? She'd mentioned how the hot springs of Ymir have the ability to promote mana recovery for those who use them. Perhaps it's due to there being a spirit vein nearby, giving them the protection of the spirits. Really? That's interesting. It's a shame Valimar can't jump in here with us then. That's very true. Oh. Well then. Emma, your glasses have all fogged up, you know. Oops, I forgot to take them off. Didn't need to get that worked up about it. Although, come to think of it. What is it? You're staring an awful lot. Oh, sorry, it's just something that's been bugging me for a while. Your eyesight isn't really all that bad, is it? You noticed. Things get a little blurry, but it's not a major issue if I use a little witchcraft to compensate. Thought so. You weren't wearing them for our concert, but your choreography was still dead on. But why wear them if you don't need them? In a sense, they're symbolic of a witch's way of life. A witch must carry out their duties while nestled in the shadows of history. Reveal your true nature and you risk straying from the witch's burden and becoming swayed by basic emotion. Grandmother's always said that to me ever since I was a little girl. Huh, that's funny. I'd always pictured her grandmother as this friendly old lady, but it sounds like she's actually pretty strict. She has to be, really. Yeah, 100% Loki. Like, who is this woman? Where'd Emma go? She's both the Hexen clan's elder and a very powerful witch. So she has a responsibility to guide us in all we do. Both Vita and I were scolded by her fairly often during our training. Yeah, I can see that now. But then one day, Vita broke a taboo and vanished from the village. Grandmother seems to want to find her and punish her for what she did. But as for me, all I want to do is talk with her and find out what made her do such a thing. I could just learn that. Wait, what did she do? Oh, that's interesting. She broke a taboo, but what did she do? Sorry, Emma. What are you apologizing for? But you know, sometimes I wonder if I'm being too naive when it comes to Vita. Even still, I'd like to think I've grown at least a little. I think it's about time I stopped wearing these glasses, too. I couldn't tell you why, but wearing them somehow makes me feel like I'm always keeping secrets from all of you. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and say that she doesn't have to wear them, because I think she looks awesome without them on. If that's what you want to do, I say you go ahead and do it. I think going without them would really suit you personally. Really? You get to choose! Yes! Still, whether you choose to wear them or not, and whether you're a witch or not, for that matter, you're still the same Emma we'll always love. Don't forget that. Did Reed just say he loves Emma? Thanks, Reed. That's such a sweet thing to say. Did Reed just profess from his heart to Emma? After that, they both remained at the footbath and continued whiling away the time with pleasant chatter. That was very heartwarming. And foot-warming, too, at the same time. What a deal! Alright, let's continue. Oh no. He can't help himself, man. It's just what he does. Tidying up the storehouse is such a pain in the neck. Maple, please make sure you don't say anything like that in front of our visitors. Although I can't deny that it's true. My back's starting to hurt even. Gee, I wonder why. I sure wish I had that problem. Please, just stop. Damn, Maple. Maple, gotta relax. You're way up here. We need you, like, at least down here. I'm pleased to say the outdoor bath has been repaired at last. Gizmo made it look exactly how it used to be, too. It was nice to see you enjoying it last night, too. Now the Phoenix Wings can finally return to business as usual. Do come and use the baths whenever you have the chance. A little bit of a complex? Yeah, you think? Alright. So we wanted to double interact with Sarah, right? So we've got 3 points. Double Sarah. And Sharon, I think, was the last person. So we have double Emma, E, Claire, double Sarah, Sharon. Yes, that sounds right. Well, seeing as Toval and Miles are safe, I'm guessing all the bracers here in Erebonia are probably okay. Wish I could say the same for our colleagues over in Crossbell, though. Can't even get in touch with Wenzel. Friend of yours? Go a ways back, yeah, he used to be registered as a bracer here, but eventually he packed up and moved to Crossbell. Anyway, leave worrying about the guild to us. You've got enough on your plates as it is. Just focus on what move you guys are going to make next. If you feel like you need a break, I'd be happy to join you, though. I should take her up on that. It's time for a little break. With Sarah. That sounds nice, actually. Would you mind hanging out for a while? Striking while the iron's hot, I see. Alright, I could use the company. I was actually thinking of heading to that tavern for a drink or two. What do you say to a little change of venue? It's fine with me, but I'll stick with living the dry life. Figured you'd say that. Come on, then. Nothing but coffee for Reen. Coffee and juice. No sooner had they arrived at the tavern did Sarah ask Gerald for alcohol recommendations. And after she offered to pay, Reen settled on a ginger ale. Ah, this is the good stuff. It's got a very mellow taste, but it's sweet and refreshing too. I had no idea you could make something so good out of rice, of all things. It's a kind of alcohol from the east that Master Ka-Fai brought here, I believe. Gerald said it's called Junmai Shu. For Reverie, they had the voice and actors in chat. Hey, Ethan. That Master Ka-Fai sure knows his stuff. He sounds like a man I'd love to drink the night away with. He's always been a bit of a heavy drinker, so I'm pretty sure he'd take you up on that if you asked. But you might want to cut down on the booze. With things so shaky now, you never know when you'll need to take action. I know. I'm not planning on getting myself plastered when you've got that discussion later on, so don't freak out. Oh, 100% Loki. Like, for me, I feel like there's a really unique sensation of, like, eating sushi and drinking sake. It's actually quite nice. It feels good. After all, I went cold turkey while I was in hiding. It was torture. Would you deny your poor instructor some sweet, sweet relief? She's already drunk, look at her. Sure, relief. Let's call it that. What have you been doing all this time anyway? We didn't hear so much as a rumor about you. Oh, I was just lying low, gathering what information I could through connections from my guild years. Information about what's going on elsewhere in the country, the capital in particular, that kind of stuff. In the capital? Did you manage to find anything out? No more than you did yourselves, sad to say. The Noble Alliance is doing a great job of keeping information from leaking out of the city. After that, I decided to sneak into the Kreutzen province to follow the Alliance's movements from there. And that was when I ended up getting in contact with Eustace. They did Would You Rather, and one was Would you rather get drunk with Sarah, or get a drink with Sarah, or get a head pat from Reen? Get a drink with Sarah. It's not even close. Besides, Reen head pats are a dime a dozen. Just have to hang out with him for like 15 minutes and he'll just do it because he's compelled to. I see. It's pretty impressive you were able to do so much all on your own. Well, working alone and gathering information are two things I had to get used to during my guild years, so it was nothing new for me. If anything, I'm more impressed with everything you've managed to do. I was glad to see everyone here was okay after that Jaeger attack, too. Sounds like it was a high-ranking corps. Yeah, the Northern Jaegers, under orders from Duke Alborea. Fortunately, there were no fatalities, even if the experience was pretty traumatic for everyone. Dad's woken up now, too, so there's been no real long-term damage there. We have the goddess's blessing in that respect. I'm sorry I couldn't be there to help when you needed it most, Reen. You don't need to apologize. You couldn't possibly have known what was going to happen. Is something wrong? You look distracted all of a sudden. No, it's nothing. I was just thinking about what a relief it is that your dad's okay. He always seemed like such a pleasant man, especially for a noble. Handsome, too. I don't like where this is going. Oh, relax, I'm just kidding. Anyway, all that aside, you've made it this far, you can make it the rest of the way too. Just keep your eyes on the future, and that starts by deciding what to do next. You're right. Well, I'll be counting on your this stuff is awesome! Can you at least let me finish before you wind up passed out on the floor? What is going to be the second half of this? Carrying her to her bed? After finishing her drink, Reen led an ever-so-tipsy instructor back to the Phoenix Wings. Yes, okay, so not necessarily carrying her, but definitely leading her there. Reen and Instructor Sarah reached Link Level 3. Boom. Powerful Strike and Deadly Assist. Time for round 2. All those drinks got me feeling kind of sleepy. Can't afford to doze off during your discussion later. Maybe I should go out and get some air. Little exercise always sobers me up faster for some reason. How about it? Want to join me? What should I do? What should I do? Alright then. I'm up for it. You are? Attaboy, Reen. Actually, since we've got plenty of morning left to fritter our way, I've got an idea. What would you say to a little one-on-one training? Sounds good to me. Just maybe don't rough me up too much. Well, let's take this somewhere a bit less populated then, shall we? Little one-on-one training? Oh boy! Together, Reen and Sarah headed out into the valley. There, they found a nice, quiet area to hold their impromptu training session. You've definitely gotten stronger while I've been away. Good to see that getting that knight of yours hasn't caused you to start slacking on your training. Still no match for you, though. She's holding back, but only just. I think if I really try, I might just be able to beat her. She clearly wants me to do it, and if that's what she wants, then I'll show her just how much I've improved. You're all fired up now, and I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's pick things up where we left off. Right. Come on, that all you got? I hope it isn't, because you're not gonna be able to rescue your sister or the princess if that's the best you can do. Ugh. You remember when I said you were the center of Class 7? Well, I still feel that way, even now. And I won't rest easy until I know that Center is capable of beating me on his own at least once. Yeah! Whoa! He learned how to instant transmission! Teleportation? What? What's his power level? So sorry, you alright, Reen? Yeah, I'm fine, just... I should have known that I was no match for you. Whew. No, that was your victory, not mine. What do you mean? I knew that last attack of yours was going to be far more powerful than I thought you were capable of. So I was forced to stop holding back in order to block it. That's a victory in my book. Clearly all that stuff you've been doing has been great for your training. I'd really like to think so. I chalked that one up to luck, personally. I wasn't even thinking. It was more like my body acted on its own. I'm gonna need a lot more practice before I can pull off feats like that at will. If you understand that, then I need to say no more. But don't worry, I'm sure that if you train enough, you'll be able to do it. Have faith in yourself, yeah? You've got both the potential and the mindset to achieve great things. I'll try. You wish he would have gone Super Saiyan? Yeah, that would have been cool. Now exhausted, the two of them went back to the village. I don't even want to think about how badly that last attack could have hurt him. I feel like this war is causing the old me to resurface. Oh, the old Sarah. Ooh. That's interesting. Pre-drunk Sarah. And then there's Eustace. He's also playing billiards. Deciding what our class should do has proven more difficult than expected. Still, I left Berea hard so that I could make my own decisions about my life. I'll make this one for myself too. Even if the decision is yours, the burden doesn't have to be. House Alberea's problems concern every single one of us. There's no reason you need to sort all this out on your own. We've been with you this long, that's not gonna change. Thank you, but I'm aware. Alright. And then... I guess Elliot's upstairs? Huh, yeah, he is. Who's in here? Aki is? I am just as perplexed about what to do next as you are. I thought bouncing ideas off Elliot might help me think of something, but again, no dice. I'm afraid my thought process hasn't been much better. It goes without saying that saving Elise, Princess Alphen, and your dad takes top priority for me, but we need to consider the country as a whole before we commit to something. The war's taken away our right to be selfish, which means we need to weigh in on more than just what we want, as nice as it would be to abuse Valamar's power willy-nilly. Yeah, more like useless. Sitting in here brings back memories. Remember trying to lock down ideas for a concert in the middle of our trip? I guess it wasn't that long ago, but it feels like another lifetime, especially since Crow was with us then. Yeah, it really does. But it's not another lifetime, is it? It's this one. There's no reason that all of us hanging out and having fun has to stay a thing of the past. The only hard part is figuring out how to make that a reality again, which is admittedly pretty hard, but I'm thinking of ways to make it happen. Green already knows Ultra Instinct? He bypassed all the extra stages and went straight to the end. But I haven't seen him turn into a giant ape yet, so there's still time. Yeah, the anime is coming out. That's right. The actual anime series is coming out soon. I'm excited for that too. Still want to watch Chainsaw Man. I need to catch up on that. I'm so glad you're able to find all of your classmates. I should probably go around and ask them all to take good care of you. You're like a younger brother to me, and I love you dearly, but you have a habit of finding trouble. Unless you really want to embarrass me, please don't. Well, if you insist. I feel as though I should, though. What, embarrass him? Yes, please, do so. If you embarrass him, it'll make him even more adorable. I figured a quiet church would be a perfect place to sit and think about what we can do. But so far, it hasn't done me much good. There has to be something we can do to help the people of Erebonia, but what? Yeah, although hopefully whatever we decide on will help people in Nord, too. There's gotta be something that only we can do that will help better people's lives. We just need to figure out what. That's about the point I'm at. Still, if we keep thinking it over, I'm sure the winds and the goddess will grant us their inspiration eventually. Alright. Time to go use our last bonding point on Sharon. It takes place between Cold Steel 2 and 3. Okay, so it's a bit spoilery. Alright, so what you're saying is I'll have to watch it sometime in 2025 after I finish Cold Steel 2, Trails in the Sky 1, 2, and 3, and then play Trails of Cold Steel 3, right? So I'll have to put that one on hold for at least 3 years. It's unfortunate, but that's the way it is. I think I already talked to her about shopping. Yeah. Okay. There's also the 2 Crossbell games. That's true. That's true. I didn't include those. I could, but didn't. I feel like what I said was the minimum barrier for entry that I would expect. I didn't include 4 either. Alright. Spend some time with Sharon. Well, even if you are looking out for us, that doesn't mean I can't help you with cooking for my dad. Might as well try to pay him back a little bit for all those years of love and devotion, right? Sure, your father would be overjoyed to hear you say that. As soon as I'm done with the shopping, we can head over to the kitchen. Together, Reen and Sharon walked to the mansion. After seeing that Reen's mother was out, they started making a hearty meal for his father. Oh, you're making Ymir-style borscht? Good idea, it's got plenty of vegetables and it should be great for warming him up to boot. Couldn't agree more. All the protein in the meat I'll be using should help accelerate his recovery as well. Master Reen, could I trouble you to chop the vegetables? If you would, I'll set up preparing the meat and seasoning the soup. Sure. It's times like these where she seems like just any other maid. Takes me back to watching her cook for us in the dorm. It's hard to believe that she's actually an enforcer for Ouroboros sometimes. Ow! Is something wrong? Nope, nothing. Heavens, you've sliced your finger! Sorry, I should have been paying more attention. That pot is gigantic, yeah. Well, I guess she's cooking for like 13 people, 14 people, so it has to be pretty big. Don't know if CS3 and 4 will be required. Also, Crossbell and Sky are both referenced in CS3 and 4. Yeah, that's right. Exactly. You've been watching the new Bleach season. Nice. Hope you're enjoying that. I haven't watched Bleach in years. I didn't cut it too deeply, though, so it should be fine. Oh no, that won't do it all. Would you hold still a moment, please? I'll stop the bleeding. No way! No! Why? Why? No, don't do that! That is so unsanitary! Buddy. Right there in the middle of the kitchen? What? Oh, God. Given the suck. Sharon, what are you? This is so awkward. There. That should do the trick. Sharon, I'm not sure it's a good idea to start sucking in people's fingers out of the blue like that. Any particular reason? I'll bring you a bandage, so please wait in the adjacent room. She's messing with me again, isn't she? Oh. Dude. Oh. Shameless. There we are. All better. Please leave the rest of the work to me. You should give your finger time to heal. You're probably right. I'm sorry that I couldn't be of more help. You needn't be sorry, Master Reen. You made a valuable contribution as it was. It brought back memories of Lady Elisa's younger days, too. Whenever she fell and scraped her knees, she would always start crying for me to come and help her. Aw, how sweet. I can picture how embarrassed she'd be if she learned Sharon was telling people this. Come to think of it, you've been working for the Reinford family for a while now, haven't you? 7 years, in fact. It was shortly after Mr. Reinford's passing. I cannot begin to thank Madam Chairman Arena enough for giving me the chance she did. It was only thanks to her kindness that I was able to begin a new life under her employ. Does that mean you've never been a maid before she hired you, then? What were you before Oh. As you no doubt suspect, I lived as an enforcer. A mission given to me by Ouroboros was what first led me to meet her. And she wasted no time in trying to hire me. I served in both capacities concurrently after that. You won't find many executives who would knowingly hire an agent of Ouroboros. She never ceases to amaze, huh? She certainly doesn't. I cut my lip. It's really bad, too. Nonetheless, it was thanks to her that I was able to find the new path of my own. It's too late for me to turn back and change what's already been done, but she was willing to give me a different future. What do you mean? Oh, nothing. I was simply thinking out loud. Regardless of what happened in the past, my love for the Reinford family will never waver. Nor will my devotion to Class 7, Master Reen. I shall continue to do all that I can to serve you. Thank you. I know we can always count on you. And everyone else knows that too. I hope we'll always stay fondly in your thoughts, Sharon. Wow. Incredible. After their conversation was finished, Sharon returned to preparing Baron Schwarzer's meal. And after helping however he could until his mother returned, Reen left them to finish by themselves. Your bond with Sharon strengthened! Now we're at level 3. Powerful strike and auto... Wait, she has auto-curia? Auto-curia? I was expecting, like, instant death or assassination or something like that. Instead, I got auto-curia. We got new lore for Sharon. She is thankful to Irina for giving her a new life as a maid despite her past. She seems to know something about the connection. So this is Claire. She seems to know something about the connection between Milium and Altina, but is unable to talk about it. Celine. Realizing that she had been insensitive toward him, she was able to make up with Reen again, and we don't get any more past that since she's reunited with Emma. I feel like that's a little weird. Teresia, okay. So much lore here, oh my goodness. Rosine, studying medicine. While staying in Keldek, she decided to start seriously studying the art of making medicine. The severing chains can also sever status ailments. Evidently, yes. Seeing how much his son has grown, Lieutenant General Craig gives Elliot his blessing to become a musician. Emma Milstein. Celine and Vita. She has known Celine since she was born and views her like a sister. She's always admired Vita greatly too. Fee Colossal. The other members of Zephyr left Fee behind after the Corps' leader died. She wants to know why they did that. Gaius resolves to leave Nord behind in order to protect his second home of Erebonia, but swears to return again. That's it. There's a lot more to learn about everybody, evidently. Look at this. Everybody has 3 different sections. There's so much lore in this game. I like how the first entry for Claire is frightening intellect. Like, so smart, she scares you. Did I know Elliot's dad shares a VA with Goku? I didn't know that. I didn't know that, his dad is Goku. I don't know, that sounds appropriate, you know? Sounds pretty chill. Nice. Riding around on his tank? Kinda makes sense. I'm relieved to see your classmates are safe and well. It's clear as day that you won't stop at helping only them, however. Everyone you've met, students from the academy, your instructors, all the citizens from all the towns you've visited, they've all left their mark on you, and I know you want to help them just as much. I couldn't be more proud of you, Reen. I will take your father his meal a little later on. In the meantime, you should start preparing for your upcoming discussion. Don't worry, I'll be sure to cook you all a fine meal for that too. Oh, she was only cooking that for... That's right, she was only cooking that one thing for his dad. So you're right, like this pot. How much borscht did she cook for just his father? They'd have to feed an army. Alright, let's go to the snowboarding place. You can now play the A3 course. 18 of 19 flags. Am I bored? Snowboard. There's no chance I'm bored. Oh, there's only 9 seconds left. Skip that one. Boom. Boom.
I did it!
New record. Nice work. Thought there was an expert level course too. Well, here's your prize. Go ahead. Take it. Passion leggings. Yes. Oh, and take this too. It's a new board that's gotten real popular among the youngsters. Purple dotted board. Nice. Select Select board in the course menu is now available. The difference between boards is purely cosmetic, so feel free to choose based on personal preference. And I'll be sure to keep the courses well maintained. If you feel like boarding again, just come on by. Certainly will. See you then. We got our passion leggings. Good thing I didn't fork over the money for them. Alright, so we're out of bonding points. We do have a quest to do. But I think I'm going to go ahead and call it a night here.